Oh, wow, all right. Hello, everybody. I am live, I think. Yes, I'm live. Make sure I've got everything going. Yes, I did click all the buttons. I'm live. I lost track of time, so I didn't get the countdown started, and by the time I saw the time, it was too late. So there we go. Who do we have in the chat here? We've got Retro Bear, new member. Thank you very much for that. We've got Pipcat, Robin, Bane, Mike, Melissa, Bubba Ray, Angel, Aria Sato. Hello, everybody. We had an event come up, Line in the Sand. If like people join it, I probably will. Other than that, I'm going to ignore it. So what we're going to work on today, I decided main questing is what we're going. Hello, Brandon. Welcome. Main quest, which is the missing link. And before we do that, though, I want to finish off the scout badges. I think we're almost done. Let's see. That is tracked up here. I think we're almost done because I think all we have is and the fishing. Yes, we got to do our fishing daily as well. Let's see. That's world challenges. Because I think we just have a test in Mammalogist. Yeah, we have to take the Mammalogist test. And then we have to finish off the swimmer. And that's just pictures, I think. Yeah, we have to go take 3 pictures and then a test. So I think that's where we're going to start. Get that out of the way. Get ourselves a bigger backpack. And then move on with the main quest. But maybe we'll do the fishing first. Oh, someone went there. I said of a bunch of people. That's not a bunch of people. That's one person. So let's go pick up our fishing daily. Get that out of the way. Maybe we'll get something good. Pigs in space, hello. Doing well so far. I don't know. My brain, I feel like I'm having one of those days where my brain decided to call in sick. Is what it feels like. Just the whole day. It's just kind of been, yeah. It just feels like that. You know, sometimes if you ever have one of those days where it feels like your brain just kind of is just kind of phoning it in. It's not really, not really doing what it's supposed to do. That's what today feels like for me. So, hello, John, welcome. So yeah, which is how I lost track of time and went, oh, I was supposed to start the countdown timer, but it's a 5-minute timer and I don't want to start it with like 4 minutes to go. I'm in dire need. Kind of in a fog today. Yeah, it's just, one of those days. But it's fine. I slept well. I had a great night's sleep. So maybe that's what it is. Let's see. We've got that. We don't need to. That's one of those things about those dailies. You do not need to, once you start that conversation with him, you can exit out of it and you don't have to go through the whole thing. All right, so we need to catch fish in the forest. Let's see, is there still... there's 3 people. All right. I don't know if 3 is a bunch, but that's enough people. We'll go do that. It's a Monday thing. Maybe, Mike. Might be. I don't know. It's a today thing is what it is. Other than that, I don't know. It's just one of those things where I'm just like, okay, what is going on here? But, yeah. But we're fine. We'll get there. We'll get some things done. Things are shooting. What do I have? Oh, and that is the thing. I did change, like did I change any of this? I don't think I made any changes here. I don't think I made any changes with the loadout or with the perks. I changed my loadout a little bit. Because I was using the combat rifle and the plasma caster, which I still have. And I want to roll another one. I keep saying that, but we're going to do that. I actually wrote it down, what I wanted to do. I scrapped some hunting rifles and got the suppressor mod, and I replaced the combat rifle with the suppressed hunting rifle, so I can at least do some, some sneak attacks if I want to do that. Glad you mentioned not needing to listen to all the dialogue during a previous stream. You would have gone all your life trying to spam click through it all. Oh yeah. Hey Chris, welcome. I didn't know that. I heard that from someone else. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. So I saw it mentioned somewhere. Someone had put down that, oh yeah, you don't have to, as soon as the dialogue starts, you could just exit out of it and it'll pick up the quest. And I'm reloading after 2 rounds on the 20 round, sure. Shoot 10% of things. Yeah, we're just kind of, there we go. I shot a thing. 17 more levels to go and I can take another legendary, wow, that is such slow. Yeah, I need, at some point, mutations. This character's still kind of learning what that's all about though. Because so far, really, I mean, I picked up random mutations from radiation, which probably rads for the most part is going to keep that from happening, I think. I mean, it doesn't necessarily prevent mutations per se, but it's going to help deal with a lot of the radiation, and so that'll just give us a much less chance of catching a mutation. And as far as serums go, I think I've got 1 serum from mutated party packs. So again, not a lot has been presented to this character in terms of what would be... in terms of what number 1, what mutations are available, but also how to go about getting them cheaply and or easily. So that's still a kind of a thing that's just not there. Because I am trying to make sure, I'm trying to, as much as possible, I'm trying to do everything organically, you know, just kind of how you would encounter it in the game, in terms of stuff like that. I'm doing my best. Sometimes it's not always... Oh, there we go. Look at that. Someone's got a little... That's a prime sniping spot. Look at that. Wow, way up there. Prime sniping spot. Oh, that's so annoying. Why am I listening to this? I don't know. Nope, come on. There we go. There we go. Enough of that nonsense. Let's see, why am I shooting heads? I see a tag and bodies are a lot easier to hit. There we go. Ooh, level up, nice. All right, level 84. So 16 more levels till we get another legendary perk. All right, so there we go. Maybe. Second wave, the eternal. I mean, I guess every event goes, not every event, but a lot more events go now than we're going before, than would normally go at this point because of bait. Everyone's after bait. It sounds like that's like the new trading currency too for people that are into trading. It's like, okay, I want this, and it's like I have this much bait to trade for. I have this much bait to trade for things, so yeah. I don't trade. Anyone out there trade? Any traders? We trading in bait? All right. There's one way over there. Ooh, I had a red mark there for a second. All right, are we there? Last wave. All right, we're getting there. All right. Yeah, I want to roll another. What is the combination on this? Let's see. We've got mutant's explosive. I have no mutation, so it's basically a 1-star. Definitely want to roll another one of these just to see how it goes. Mr. 3, hello, hello. There. Maybe. There we go. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. Don't need bait until next month. Oh, because you're just chasing the axolotls. Hey, Brian, welcome. How much bait is Conductor Mod worth? That is a good... I don't trade. I have no idea what's worth any... I don't know what the conversion rate on anything is. Is that... I don't know. Let's see. Did I trade with Jules? Yeah, we did a swap. We traded... we did a bunch of legendary mod swapping. I think we did 30 each, and neither one of us learned anything. It was just a basic... Basically, we just spent like a couple thousand legendary modules and got nothing for our trouble. So yeah, it was a swing and a miss for both of us. Hey, Lauren, welcome, welcome. So yeah, that was fun. It was like, okay, let's do 10 more, because we started off just trading like 10 at a... Was it 10 at a time? I think it was like 10 at a time, or was it 20 at... No, maybe it was 20 at a time. So we did like 40 of them. Yeah, so it was a lot of... yeah, YouTube loves their ads. It was a lot of legendary modules just kind of down the drain for that. Unfortunately, did we win? I guess we won. All right, there we go. But yeah, that was... it was one of those things where we're both kind of like, okay, we need to stop now. It's like, it put a serious dent in my module supply. And we're both... Well, at least for me, I was just trying to learn an effect to cross it off the list. It wasn't one I necessarily cared about so much. I think the one he was trying to learn was one... What was that? Was Sentinels, I think. And so he was, you know, for him, that was an effect he wanted to learn. Because he was probably going to use it, I'm guessing. Everything's dead? Is it? It's like I want to fast travel, but I think if the Scorch Beast comes back, I don't know. We'll see. Henry, hello, hello. Pot roast. Ooh, pot roast sounds good. Why are we still getting Scorch spawn? I mean, I understand the whole Scorch Beast thing, but why would Scorch still be coming? They don't know the event is over. Okay, this is enough. Enough of this. The event is... See, I say I'm going to fast travel away. And I hit a reload moment. All right, there we go. Now we could fast travel away after we do some looting of the dragons. Maybe we'll get some, make some dragon bone armor. You know, that would be kind of cool. If Scorch Beast actually, you know, like we could take Scorch Beast bones. Imagine if that was a thing. If we could take Scorch Beast bones and make armor out of it. Wouldn't that be cool? I mean, I know that's a little Skyrim-y, but still, I think that would be pretty cool. Sasha, Jim, hello, hello. DMNC, hello, hello. Having a good day so far? Yes. So far, so good. All right. Why are you not using Turbo Boost Frosty Gun? Well, I don't know any mods for that because I have unlocked it finally. Like I had not unlocked it until like a couple days ago, so I couldn't use it before. But I don't know any mods for it, so it's not like I could do anything with it. So yeah, at the moment, no. Maybe at some point. Rather have dragons in this than Scorch Beasts. Yeah, I mean they are dragons. They are modeled after the Skyrim dragons, and I think the vertibirds are the same thing. That's why they fly so funky, is because they're actually modeled off of the dragons. Their movement is the same as the dragons in Skyrim. I think that's the way it works. Are the NPC vendor items public or player specific? Some vendors have, in fact, most of the NPC vendors have static items that are always the same for everybody. But then there's other things like, for example, like junk. The junk can vary. I mean, this is one of those things because they don't always have the same bulk junk. So that can be different. Plans, I think the plans here for the most part are the same. I don't think any of the plans here are random. But then there are other vendors like Watoga train station, for example. That one will have plans, you know, like dense, because there's some dense armor mods that are rare. And they may show up from time to time, but they're not player specific. They are they're player specific in terms of the randomness. Other things like mod boxes, stuff like that. So it's a mix of both. Bazookovich, hello. Going biking after work, 95F and humid. Oh, wow. Well, have fun with that. We actually got a, Wrath of John, hello. We just had a, what was it? Let's get rid of that. We had a cold snap over the weekend. It was crazy. Our temperatures dropped hard, and now they're slowly coming back. But yeah, it actually, I mean, we had like a heat wave last week, and then over the weekend was like the opposite direction. So let's see. We have all this stuff. Let's craft another one of these. Maybe we can get lucky. We'll just do one, roll it. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we won't. Okay, that's a heavy gun, right? Yeah, because I did unlock the icebreaker, but I don't know any mods for it. So I mean, I would want to do the flechette mod. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe at some point we're gonna do another one of these and roll it and get lucky. Maybe fiber optics. Ooh, I was saving all that to craft a stealth suit, which I forgot about. Oops. Oh well. You know, it's like there's a lot. You just forget that you unlock a thing, and yeah. Why is biking only a pastime event and not a functional busyness? What? I don't understand your question. You bike for everything but enjoyment? Oh, got you. Because we're the land of vehicles, so people bike for enjoyment. I mean, we're the land of cars, and especially where I live. I mean, biking is not really. I mean, it's not a reasonable mode of transportation most of the time because everything is so far. Everything is so spread out. Let's see, and the weather. All right, so we got robots. This is not better. I mean, it's critical intelligence. Well, actually, it might be a slight improvement actually. Let's see, because before it was. Let's see, this one is. Mutants with critical... No, this is explosive. Yeah, screw it. I'm just going to put it in the script machine. I was thinking I had critical damage as well, but that's the hunting rifle. Well, that was a waste. Steve, hello. Double Dutch bus every chance you get. Oh, wow. 100 degrees in Philly. Oh, wow. I mean, we were that way... We hit 100 on Thursday, I think. I mean, so we went from 100... on Thursday, and then Saturday, I think the high was like 65. I mean, it went crazy. And yesterday, that was like 70, a little over 70 or whatever, and we're slowly getting there. But we'll be back within a week. We'll be back to 100. So, let's see. I need to go fish in the forest, and I guess I could go by my camp. I'll just go by my camp. My fancy camp. We'll do that. A double Dutch bus. I assume it meant double decker. That was my assumption, but I don't know. Cheeseburger. Hello. Used a 2-cylinder Schuick. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see here. Fishy. We can go right in here. I think we had to go kind of close to the bridge, if I remember correctly. Like if you hit 20C here. Oh, wow. 20C going down or going up? Yesterday was 33C. Ooh, that's warm. I know that's warm. I don't even have to do the conversion. Let's see. There we go. Now we could fish. And let's just go for approved bait because why not? We may get something we can't catch, but that's fine. We have lots of bait. Double Dutch is in English saying for nonsense language. Yeah, I mean, okay. But I don't know what Double Dutch bus would be. Double Dutch was early stoner code. What a bunch of noobs. Okay, I'm lost. I'm lost at this point. All right, come on, give me a fish. Give me a fish. Give me something amazing. Ooh, wow, that's pretty far away. Oh, something just popped up. I could see it out of the corner of my eye, but I can't. This is, this might be a piranha. This is a pretty tough one. This might be a piranha, actually. Yeah, look at that. Kanawha piranha. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. 2 out of 3. Oh, that's a good one. I got a rare one. What just popped up? Oh, encrypted. All right, let's go do that, and we'll continue our fishing. Yeah, piranha. Those could be kind of tough to hook. Got lucky. Stoner bus? I don't know. Would love to live in the Netherlands? I don't know. Based on the people that I've met from there, I'm not so sure. Hey, Richard, welcome. Oh, Hot Chicago. Hello to Hot Chicago. Yeah, we'll be back there. We were there last week, and we'll be back to Hot soon enough. I looked at the weather forecast. I mean, and we got rain, too, which is kind of nice. There wasn't really rain in the forecast either. So it was like, I just thought, why is it going to get so cold just all of a sudden? You know, going from like 100 down to like the 60s, the low 60s, actually, in a couple of days. Usually that doesn't happen without a storm of some sort. And then I woke up yesterday morning and it was raining. It was actually raining pretty good, so not too shabby. There's the... Wow. Okay. I got hit by an invisible bus. That's what happened. Wow, that was just like one hit and all of my health just vanished. Apparently that's the thing. It's not like my resistance is actually decent, but whatever. That's fine. I don't care. All that it costs me is my dignity and oh, okay, we're doing the... Let me get some hits in and okay, now run away. I don't want to get hit by that again. Jeez, that was crazy. Behind the Wayward is a glowing piranha hotspot. Is it? I mean, I actually have no idea if... Where'd it go? What is happening? Oh, okay, there it is. It's dead. I have no idea if certain locations give you better chance at getting the rare stuff or not. Like, I actually have no idea. I hadn't heard that. I thought it was always tied to weather and location didn't necessarily matter, so... If that's a thing, that might be a thing. I just don't know. 15th glowing today, Lightbulb Bobber is the GOAT. Oh, honestly, the one I like the best is the Nuka, the Quantum one. Quantum Bobber is awesome. You can see it all the time, no matter what the weather is. No matter what time of day it is, it just lights up like crazy. So that's my choice. Cut over 30 there with the Nuke weather station. Okay, I think it was probably the weather station rather than the specific location, but I could be wrong. I mean, I haven't caught 30 glowing so far. I think my main character, I'm up to, I actually have no idea. I've done the 15. Apparently I'm gonna pass out, but that's fine. Yeah, I've got the 15 and I probably got maybe 2 or 3 others. So, Pipcat has launched a nuke. Well, hopefully it's not on me. Finally got the Mark IV rod and Captain title. Oh, I don't have the Captain title yet, but I do have the Mark IV rod is great. It's like once I grinded for that, and once I got that, I'm like, all right. I got that with advanced drag. I went, all right, that's what I wanted was the upgraded rod. I still have 2 region challenges to get to. I think it's the Skyline Valley and the Savage Divide, I believe. And I need, let's see, regenerate now, aristocrats. What am I doing? I almost scrapped those. Such in the habit of scrapping stuff. We don't do that on this character. Because that would get nothing out of it, probably. And I've got my 3 axolotls for that title, and I haven't caught any local legends yet either. I only tried once, and yeah, I'm a little slow with that. Okay, where's the? Let's put this thing up here. Death from above, and we are going. Neurological warfare. Okay, neurological warfare it is. That should be fun.
Hello there. Are you having fun?
Let's see, Elvis. 95 here in Kentucky feels like 101. Oh, yeah, I'm sure it's because Kentucky's pretty high humidity, right? Like, I don't have that here, so I'm guessing that's why it feels so warm. Lightning, hello. Quantum is the GOAT. I like Quantum, yeah. Light bulb is actually lit up even underwater. Yeah, I mean the quantum is bright all the time, so it's fine. Finished Savage Divide yesterday. Oh, nice. Only need the glowing one in the ash heap. Oh, okay, yeah. Completed all of the regional challenges. Still working on Mark IV Real. Need to catch one axolotl. Oh, nice. I mean, if you're able to complete all the regionals without the Mark IV, that's nice. Bitey, hello, hello. Flannel looking good on. Yeah, it's his finest fishing flannel. Heard the fishing pole has an invisible condition bar unable to catch rare fish. I don't think that's true, Brian. It has a condition bar that has no effect on anything. So, as far as I know. Because I've heard that same thing, but I think it's, yeah, it's the, it might be a fly fisherman's hat. Let's see here. Yeah, it's the fly fishing hat, fishing outfit. These were, I think this was this might have been a freebie in the Atomic Shop at one point. I think it was from the Atomic Shop, and I liked it. It was either free or really cheap because I don't ever pay up for stuff like that. So it was either on sale or free, one of those two prices. And it was quite a while ago, I think. All right, let's do some food here. See, all these foods are the same. All right, we have that. So let's do some Nuka cherries. Free money. Repair just to be safe. I have not even done that. I haven't even. It's something I've never even occurred to you. Rod can be repaired, but it doesn't do anything. Yeah, exactly. Finished ash heap, but need 3 death jaws. Oh, death jaws, yes. Yeah, that was one. I remember that one. The looking for the death jaws, and this event is so hard to join. It's like I go to join it. There we go. It only took me 2 clicks. It never goes in one. It always takes me at least 2. Yeah, the death jaws took me a long time just for them to pop up. Should be able to use the rods. I mean, honestly, I wish the fishing rods were an actual item and not just, can I not pick this up? Apparently I can't pick that up. I wish the fishing rods were an actual item and we could actually, I mean, I would love to be able to inspect it right now and look at it and what mods am I running again? That kind of thing. But I wish we could use them as a weapon. That's what I wanted. I wanted the fishing rods to be legendary, rollable, and could be used as a weapon. Not so much, though. Pick up all of these things. We'll eventually get to whatever. We'll eventually get to our thing. Telephones, yeah, desk fan. Desk fan teases is what those are. That's a gear. Do that. Very annoying because you were looking for the glowing one. Caught 3 death jaws in a row yesterday. Oh, and you're looking for the glowing one. Yeah, that's always frustrating when you're looking for the glowing one and you get the regular, or you're looking for the regular and you're looking for the regular and get glowing. Yeah, fishing is frustrating, but fishing in real life, right, is probably frustrating too. Oh, all right, we're gonna get some levels. We'll get that other legendary perk in no time. I would like it if the real life beer makes fishing less frustrating. I would like if the fishing had, you know, there was like jokes about, oh, it'd be cool if you could fish up a Mirelurk Queen or something. I think it'd be cool if you could get random, because you can get junk, right, with common bait. Imagine if improved bait or the superb bait gave you a chance at like rare stuff. I mean, imagine you're fishing and you get an Enclave Plasma mod or Red Asylum dress or something. I think that would be neat if there was like a rare chance, you know, a chance to get rare items from, you know, actually fish it up. But that's not a thing. Maybe someday. Maybe that'll be a thing. Fishing is terrible. You'd have to touch the fish. Managed to catch a few big boys. I got, today I got my very first, it was a glowing, the one that's in the Savage Divide. Whatever the rare fish in the Savage, well, I guess it's the glowing fish. That was the one I caught today. It was the first one of those I'd seen. A glowing something. I can't remember what it was. Can't remember the name of it. I was just doing the daily. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Great. Just want the daily.
Unauthorized access to the facility detected. Authorizing.
You know, crafting bait should have been a thing. I think so too. On the one hand, yes, crafting bait would have been a reasonable thing. But on the other hand, I will say, it's had a really positive. effect on events and stuff. Because usually, I mean, even when we're like 3 weeks into the season, something like that, it's about 3 weeks. Like 3 weeks into the season, and people are still doing just like any event that pops up. And the reason you're seeing a lot of that, you know, people are doing events, caravans, or whatever, and it's because they're chasing bait. Well, okay. Come on. So as long as people are, you know, chasing bait and whatever, they have a reason to chase bait, they're doing stuff. And I find the worlds are a lot more active. So as much as I thought not being able to craft bait was a bad decision, I have amended my opinion of that. I actually think it was good that we can't craft bait because people are... Apparently, I'm just gonna die in every event that I do today. Because people are, it's kind of making people do stuff, which is cool. And can I move? There we go. Uh-oh, someone's wanted. That's one thing I haven't checked, because sometimes what happens is my pacifist mode. Okay, that's still on. I want to make sure I'm not. Oh, geez, that's so. Is that a guy? Okay, I'm not vatsing the wanted dude. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Glowing spinefish. Yes, it was huge. It was a huge fish. Oh, I couldn't vats him because he was dead. There we go, getting some. Uh-oh, someone's down. Someone's in trouble. Did it explode? Is it exploding? I don't know. Want to make sure we get all of the loot through here. And gotta deposit my loot the way I'm dying every event that I go to. I mean, I guess you don't drop loot in events, but okay. There we go. Let's go here. Turn our stuff in, do that. Eventually we'll get back to fishing. That wasn't just a death, that was a spectacular death. Well, I mean, if you're gonna do it, you might as well do it right. When you worked at a kitchen, you pass the fish to the sous chef. Good luck with that. Grew up in Florida, you can clean up. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really grow up fishing, so it's not a thing that I've really done, so. Let's see, we've got salt trap blade we don't need. We got a power thing we don't need, a rolling pin we don't need. All right, so things we don't need so far. That's what we're getting. Once you witness a clipping, Storm Goliath eventually clip itself in the sky. Oh. Hard to believe there was a time when you would drop loot at events. Was that really a thing, ever? I mean, it hasn't been since I started playing. But yeah, I mean, that would be... Just go to the event and don't even do the event. Just follow other players around hoping they die. And don't revive them when they go down because you want their loot. All right, so we're getting 900 gold. All right, at some point... what I want to start doing is investing in the, not investing, but the Secret Service armor. But yeah, I spent all my money on the weapon, and let's go back. No one's doing, yeah, that event went away. All right, let's go back, finish our fishing, do the daily, and then do the backpack, and then start main questing. People doing the caravan helped you unlock Theo and get the quest to get the V63 carbine. Oh, carbine's great. I killed the snake with a carbine yesterday. I mean, I was basically solo. My teammates all died really quickly. And yeah, I killed the snake, not in VATS either, just hip firing. And it was a long fight. It was as long as it could possibly be. And I had one little piece of the island left. The island was nothing. I had like one little piece of land left, and it was fun though. It took forever. That was on Mr. 3's stream last night, so you could go watch the replay of that, and you could see my heroics. And I died right at the end. What, am I wrong? Is anything I said inaccurate? Is any part of what I said inaccurate? Didn't die quickly, you died spectacularly. Both can be true. Lost loot, fast traveling into Duke Zone, even way after the Duke was dropped. Oh, yeah. I've had that where I spawned in. It's like, okay, wait, but the nuke has dropped, the event is already thing, and I'm still killed by the blast after fast traveling. I've had that. Let's see, fish caught in the forest. Okay, so far, this happened to me earlier today, where it wasn't counting fish. So I've caught 2 fish in the forest so far, and I think what happens is you get some zones that are just not, like, you'll get some little, like I got some little piece, and for whatever reason, this little area right here wasn't counting as the forest. So that happened to me earlier in the Skyline Valley. I actually went there and, no, anything? All right, let's go under the water. Okay, this is water. Why can't I fish in any of this water? Because I've caught 2 fish so far, right? And it says I have... Really? Really? I can't... I've literally seen a guy out here, an NPC out in this water right here fishing. Why can't I... Oh, there we go. I can't be in the water when I fish in the water. So we'll see what happens. Hey, Vinicus, welcome. Yes, the number of times I was just hovering over the thing. Do you have to carry Mr. 3? Well, wouldn't say that. I mean, I definitely took the path of most resistance. It would have been easier just for me to die. Just jump in the ultra tight and start it over. But I was being stubborn. I'm like, you know what? I had to do a similar thing with the, with the 3 guardians. With those, I had to kill... Was it 2 of them at least? Okay, there we go. Now we're in a spot that counts as the forest. It was fun. Oh, I don't have hip waders. It was fun. It was fun. It was one of the most. It was the most fun I've had raiding in quite a while. Just because it was so. I mean, even the gathering of the fuel canisters was rough. It was just one of those times you'd go in and there'd be 2 mole miners where there shouldn't be any mole miner, any stalkers, and yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun, but it was definitely not speed running the raids. It wasn't that at all. It was okay. That was, yeah, that was user error right there. But yeah, the snake fight it took us about as long as a snake fight can take and succeed because we both died at the end because it was the part when he comes down on his head and he starts taking an air and it's like at that point you're kind of on a timer and you have to kill the snake. And so I took out the flamer. I was switching between the V63 carbine and a plasma flamer, but because of the island on the end, because I was on one little piece of the island, that was all that was left, but he was way far away because he was behind the other piece that had been taken away, and so I couldn't reach him with a flamer. But when he fell down in front of me, I started hitting him with the flamer, and at first it was taking damage, and then it stopped, and so I had to switch weapons. And weapon switching is kind of slow, and it was kind of laggy, so I actually ended up doing like a double switch and. So yeah, I almost didn't make it on that fight just because of the game. Yeah, the drill was almost in trouble at the end every time, and yeah, it was exciting. It was fun though. Plus, we got to take it was Hex, right? It was his first raid ever. Hex went there, and he actually stayed alive in the drill stage. I mean, that was the first thing he did was the drill stage, and he stayed alive in that for longer than I would have expected for someone's very first time. So that was good. It was always fun to take someone into a raid for the first time. Hey, Benji. Done with fishing, yay. How many caps would be fair for bait and a vendor? Depends on which bait. If it's common bait, I would give it away. It's not worth anything, because you can buy it for 5 caps so 1 cap maybe. But common bait really accumulates. If it's improved bait, I have no idea. Maybe somebody in here has an idea. Like, I don't know how much improved bait. I mean, people are trading leader bobbleheads for improved bait, so it's probably worth a bit. But I don't know. I would expect improved bait to be... Wow. Is this a piranha? Is this another piranha? I don't know what this is. This is a tough one, whatever it is. Ooh, a glowing piranha. How about that? Glowing canoa piranha. Wow, that's why that one was so exciting. Although the glowing one and the regular one, they're exactly the same difficulty to catch. 500 and 1,000 for improved bait. Wow, that's crazy. Got your V63 from player vendor before it was made untradeable. You could fix it to 200%. You get a message saying you don't have the components. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Because you don't know the plan. I don't know, because I can repair mine to 200%. I actually run the one I run on my character, the one I was playing last night. Is I have polished on it because it holds up really well. Plus I have durability as the 3rd star. So I run polished and it keeps this. I mean, even after we ran raids for like an hour and a half nonstop, and I was using that weapon pretty much nonstop, and I'm still getting the 60% bonus from polished. So it holds up really well for that. But I don't get that message when I repair it. So wow, this is another. Jeez, is this another piranha? This could be another piranha. Maybe this is the hot spot for piranhas. Holy cow. You were not lying. Yeah, I've never, I mean, 3 piranha. Like two regular and a glowing piranha. This is the hot spot for piranhas, I guess. Wow, that's good to know. Let's see here. 500 caps. Are people selling it though? I mean, you put it up, but are people oh, you just did it? Hey, Ty. Well, hello. Welcome. Selling V60 plans for cheap before they disallowed it. Ah. Have the bait barrel open at your camp. There you go. There you go. Doesn't the raid team bonus effectively remove weapon degradation though? It doesn't. Well, that's true. It does have a huge impact on it for sure. Although my plasma flavor took a bit of a hit. But yeah, you're right. I mean, with all I have going, I could probably run forever, and it's yeah, that's true. I forgot about the raid bonus. But even without that, like, yeah, I repaired it to 200% like a week ago, and using it everywhere, I'm still getting the full bonus from polish. So yeah, you're right. You're right on that. Let's see, Captain's Ledger. Okay, well, I could have all these piranha. I'll just turn them into bits probably. Let's see here. Glowing piranha, regular. Where are we going right here? You have components. You think it's because you don't know the plan. That's probably what it is, I'm guessing. 3 glowing and 2 normal there. Yes, this is crazy. Well, that's good to know. I mean, I don't really need any of those. Well, at least I mean, I guess on other characters. I guess when I'm hunting piranhas, I'll go there. That's nuts. So maybe certain spots are more prone to certain fish. That's actually good to know. Or it's just a random, thing that just happened. Who knows? Who knows? But I mean, there's certain areas, for the legendaries, the local legends, they're only in certain spots. So I don't think it's ridiculous to think that other spots might be coded for specific, like bias in a certain direction.
Thank you for catching them fish.
But again, I haven't heard that to be the case, so I don't know. All right, let's do heavy combat armor right leg. No. At this point, I have my sights set on whatever. Let's see here. Secret Service. Do I have anything there? Okay, we're fine with the fish for now. And is that a plan that nope, I have a trump. Okay, so if anyone needs, I got the security helmet. Oops, hang on. I got the security helmet and outfit. Oh, that's cool. Oh, and fusion cores, are those, of course they're not fully charged. Why would they be fully charged? Give me something that's 94%. Let's put these all away. Maybe I'll use them at some point. Yeah, if anyone's looking for a chum trough and you're on my server, I'm not going to go to great lengths to give it away, but if somebody is on my server and wants it, you can have it. Let's see. So we need to go take pictures of up here. That's what we need to do. 90% rate of destruction reduction. Oh, yes. Haven't done the caravans quest yet. I mean, it's actually not that. I mean, honestly, like if you're someone who's looking to do, you haven't done caravans yet, now is a great time to do it because people are doing caravans. So if you join a server and start a caravan, chances are you're going to have multiple people joining you to help out, which makes it just super easy. So yeah, I would definitely say if you haven't done the caravans yet because you just haven't wanted to, now is a good time to do it, is what I would say. There's you. Ooh, and I got another level up. Cool, level 85. All right, 15 more levels. Man, wanting to do a Judge Dredd. Oh, there you go, Judge Dredd shotgun bill. That's a good idea. That would work. Let's see. So I got to take a picture of some things and some stuff. I'm liking this so far. I mean, I did my hunting rifle. I made it all sneaky. And hello, Benji. Welcome. Let's see. We have to take a picture of. Oh, let's put the. Yeah, until I finish this quest, I have to favorite this every time I. Whoops. Let's see. So we need to take a picture of that. There we go. Am I not tracking this? Maybe I'm not tracking this. Slimmer. All right, so we need 2 more pictures. Then we'll be set. Caravans are fun. Okay. Crusader pistol. Oh, for the Judge Dredd playthrough. I'm like, I don't have a Crusader pistol on this character. Let's see. So we have to take a picture. Ooh, can we get up? You know what? Let's do it this way. Wait, how do we get in? How do we get in here? Is it through the line right here? There we go. This will make life a little easier for this next picture. Because we have to go take a picture of the Slither and slide, but it's actually the sign. Moonshine Jamboree! Great. Server joined in voice, you did a few runs, had the path where the Brahmin gets stuck. Oh, was that yesterday? Or last night? Let's see, let's do this. Right here. Don't want to have another spectacular death. There we go. Alright, so we need one more. Probably can't jump down. I don't have a jetpack or marsupial, so we gotta be a little careful with what we're doing. If you crash when doing fishy dailies, it loses your progress. I've heard that. I've heard that if you leave the server, whatever, you know, you have to start over. Luckily, I haven't had that happen yet. So far I've been lucky. But I've had the last 2 days. I mean, I had this happen. Maybe it was yesterday. Maybe it was earlier today on another character. But I've had issues where it just didn't. Ooh, there's some bait. Where it just didn't count the fish in a region, and so I catch a couple fish and don't realize it. Okay, so now all I have is 2 tests. 2 tests and I'm golden. Let's see here. Moonshine Jamboree. All right, no one's there. All right, we're gonna go take our test then. Let's see, Scout Camp. There we go. We're gonna go take our tests and get our badges. Yeah, it's like it doesn't checkpoint anything at all. Which is kind of nuts, but it's a daily quest, so it's not like it's some long, you know. It's like, oh, I crashed and I was about to raid the vault, and now I have to go back all over again and meet the settlers, and yeah. As someone on private server took all the workshops, could you join and put bait barrels at all the workshops? I don't know, Brian. I mean, I actually have no idea. I mean, it'd be easy enough to tell. All you'd have to do is check one of them. I mean, if you could do it on one, because that's how those workshops are, right? Like you can, you know, do a thing over and over again, but you can always check with one. Not something I've ever tested. I don't know the bait barrel, or I didn't buy that. Come on. Whoops. I didn't mean to shoot the scout leader. I hope that doesn't count against me. All right, close the door while we take our test. We have the mammologist and the swimmer. Hey, Dale, welcome. Server got super laggy for you. It was super, I mean, it was kind of laggy before, right? I mean, we changed servers because we had issues. So let's see, let's do this one first. Happens to you all the time. What? You can claim them all and place it. Yeah, but the question is, if you know it and they don't, can you place it for them? I think that's the question. I'm assuming you could, but yeah. ETC, hello. Thought it was Monday, and yep, it is Monday, and I am streaming. All right, let's start this. Let's see if I can learn, you know, mammals. Humans are mammals. What is something that makes you different from chimpanzees? We stand up straight. I think that's what it is, right? Stand up straight. Let's see. Australia is home to a class of mammals called marsupials. What's special about marsupials that's different from mammals? They have a pouch. Let's see here. Sloths are slow-moving mammals that live in trees. Millions of years ago, though, they were huge sloths that lived on the ground. How big did these mega sloths get? Bigger than a bread? All of the above. Next up, we've got you and Mary both given pet rabbits as Christmas. Mary's rabbit is a girl called a doe. Yours is are they bucks or are they kits? Oh, I never remember this. Are they kits or are they kits? I think they're called kits. What is a male rabbit called? Is it a kit? Oh, crashing during fishing and losing all your progress. Okay. That's unfortunate. Anyone know? I'm going to guess kits unless someone says, is it kits? All right, I'm going to guess kits. Let's see here. Come on. All right, one more. Let's get it. Which of these traits is different in mammals than in reptiles? They have hair, they have ears, they have legs, they have brains. Hair, right? I mean, or is it ears? Is it ears or is it hair? It's hair, right? I think it's hair. We'll find out. Sadrats, hello. You cannot place the bait barrel for someone else at Camp Workshop. Oh, all right. There you go. They have hair, yes. Oh, no, that wasn't it. Let's go back. They have ears. 4 out of 5. Was that not the one? Could I go back? They have hair? Is it neither one of those? Did I get it? I got something wrong. I mean, it must have been that one. Yes. A buck? Oh, is that what it is? Is that the one I got wrong? Is the buck? They could take it over, something like that. Ah, okay. Watership Down, male rabbits or bucks. I did read Watership Down, Monkey, but it was a while ago. I mean, I was probably like, I don't know, 10 years old. I mean, it's been a while. All right, we're going to do this again. People told me I was just going by I thought it was kits as well, but apparently it's bucks. But I don't remember it. I mean, I remember it was about rabbits. Other than that, that's all I remember. Is it going to be the same questions? That would be cool. Nope. What walks on 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, 3 legs in the evening, and no legs at night? That would be a human, right? 2 legs in the afternoon, 3 legs in the evening. No legs at night? What? Okay. I don't know. I would say human. Let's see. Spy is a hunting dog. He likes to hunt bunnies and birds. What do African wild dogs like to hunt? Antelopes, right? Maybe? I'm guessing. Read it 85 years ago. Yeah, it's been a minute. Kits are the babies. Ah, okay. Hiking in the woods near your house and spot a red fox. Red foxes are native to North America. Which of these continents are they not native to? Red fox? I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea what the answer would be here. Who doesn't get red foxes? I'm going to say Australia. Probably wrong. Let's see here. They like to hunt antelopes, wild dogs. Aaron loves canines, especially large ones. Which of these dogs does she love the most? Dingoes, jackals, foxes, wolves. I think wolves aren't wolves the biggest out of all of them? I mean, wolves are pretty big. I don't know which is I don't know these answers. What's the biggest one? Africa. So now we have Australia on Africa. Is it Africa? Antarctica? You guys aren't helpful. If you give me every possible answer. I mean, I could look these up, but usually I can count on the chat, but not so much today. I think wolves are the biggest. If they're not, there we go. All right. Good. Wolves are huge. All right, I got one. All right, so now we need to do the swimmer. Right? Is that the one? Start the exam. Man, we're probably on, if Moonshine Jamboree started, we're probably just starting wave 1 at the moment. Steve the Troublemaker is trying to trick people into thinking his made-up swimming stroke is real. What is the name of his obviously fake stroke? Oh, this one. I remember this question. I don't know. Isn't it like speed stroke or something? Like that's not a thing. I think it's speed stroke. Dingoes are the size of a medium shepherd. You have red fox in your backyard. You don't live in Africa or Australia. So you know it was one of those. Yes. Let's see here. Which of the following is best to consume before swimming session in order to keep your energy up? A light snack. Let's see here. It's late at night in summer camp and you can't sleep, so you decide to go swim in the lake. As you leave, your swimming instructor yells at you. What did you do wrong? Let's see. Swimming alone is dangerous. Wolves are the height of a Great Dane and the width of a fat Rottweiler. All right. Your friend Marie asks for a stick of gum before her swim. How do you respond? Let's see. This is a choking hazard. Yeah, refuse to give her one. It's a choking hazard. Little Lizzie is scared of swimming in the local community pool. What aspect of swimming pools should she actually be concerned about? Sharks. Water's too deep for some non-swimmer. Let's see. Is scared of swimming in the local community pool. Water's too deep for some non-swimmers. How about that? Aha! There we go. That's my 3rd badge. And I speak to this. Oh, look, I'm going to get my backpack. I'm so excited. I'm going to get my backpack. Yay, how about that? I did it. There we go. Definitely sharks. It's a choking hazard. That's what he said. Oh, jeez.
You've proven yourself more than capable as a
that's bad.
tadpole. And so it's time for recognition and reward.
You know what? Just for that, look at this. I'm not gonna loot. I'm gonna leave these bodies. I'm gonna go look at these bodies, and I'm not gonna loot just because of that. Just for you, Mr. 3. Oh, should I loot it? Should I loot it? Nope. We're just gonna leave them unlooted. I'm causing him physical pain right now. You haven't completed this on your alt main? Yeah, this is my... I don't even know how many times I've done this. Except I want the ammo. I don't know how many times I've done this particular thing. Instigating railway rifle. That's not what I want. Give me the backpack. Give me the backpack. That's what I want. Gimme, 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 gimme. Asperger Central.
Uncle Sam wants you to join the
Backpack, backpack. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, tadpole backpack. Nice. Is this going? Oh, I think nobody went there. Nobody went there. It just timed out. Because it would still be going. All right, let's go mod our backpack and then get on with our questing. Yay! I finished the tadpole quest line. It's always a big thing. 30 extra carry weight just because. Got the backpack. Just need to complete some of the possum badges. Ah, I finally completed them on my main character over the weekend. Was it over the weekend? I decided, you know what? I have a bunch of quests to do and a bunch of badges that I hadn't finished. I don't know why I'm at a Tinker's Bench. I have no idea. Let's go here. Moonshine is one wave too long and 10 mobs too little. Yeah. Extra weight for the loot, I don't exactly. But just in case. Let's see. So we want... Oh, we have flare too. Do we have fishing flare? Because I think there's some fishing flare. Let's see. Fish bones. That was one. That was on the thing. And there was another one. Hooked fish. There we go. Oh, no, I want... Whoops. I forget that there's a... Yeah, let's do the fishing bones on the other one. Fish bones. There we go. All right, so now we have fishing flare, and we need the grocer's mod. All right, so let's do apparel here. Look at that. Look at that. Let's zoom out a little. Look at that. Awesome. Now we're a proper fisherman. Okay, let's scrap this. And what else do we have? All that. And a hatchet, shotgun, railway rifle. That sounds, yeah. Instigating. I don't really like how instigating turned out. Okay. Do that. Deposit some things here. Yeah, what's my carry weight now? 290. So it's still not huge, but it's something. You want an event balance focused update? I assume that's coming at some point. They are aware that events need going over. It's just a matter of when it, you know, their list of things they're trying to go through is so long that, yeah, I think that's going to happen at some point. I don't know if it'll be like one, you know, just the update, but yeah. Fishbone is good ska band. Well, I mean, part of the that's what your left leg, yes. I mean, we honestly we have an issue with rewards in terms of I gotta wave back at bait just in case he might be waving to someone who's in front of him, but just in case he's waving to me, I like to cover my bases. I mean, we definitely have we need some balance just in general in terms of how rewarding things are. I mean, if you look at what raids give you. Or even expeditions for that matter. And then you compare it to events, it's like, if we didn't get repeatable score over 100 for events, I'm not sure how many people would be doing them, honestly. Just because events, in terms of just rewarding, forgetting the activity part of it, they're just not. And boss fights. I mean, it's like one raid stage is better than a boss fight in terms of rewards. And to me, that doesn't feel very balanced. So yeah.
Something to say to you. What was it?
Baiting for the baits? Yes.
Right. So, wanna help me out again?
Sure.
So the old bands of raiders each had their own like pet projects or whatever.
All right, we're just gonna go through all this. This is Flavors of Mayhem, I think.
My cutthroat.
Is what this is.
Not joking.
But it was funny. I was looking at. I just did a Google on Rose because I was trying to figure out because I wanted to put whatever. What did I put on the thumbnail? Missing link, right? I wanted to have missing link, but I couldn't think of the name of the quest. So I just did a Google on Rose just to see what associated quest with her, I'm like, oh yeah, it was missing link. But when I Google Rose, it comes with all these posts from Reddit. I hate Rose. Rose is the worst. Let's talk about Rose. Just like so much hate. I don't understand why people hate Rose so much, but yeah. I like her. I think she's great, but it was just funny. Like how many posts that I just saw, like Reddit posts of like, I hate Rose. Rose is the worst. Out of all, one of them was like, I played every single Fallout game ever, and Rose is the worst NPC in any of them. And I'm like, wow, that's some serious. She's very polarizing. She's very polarizing. I thought it was funny. Let's see. What am I doing? Oh wait, we need to do. I followed his trail. Now we need to do Flavors of Mayhem. That's what we're doing. Add a Karma Syringe or Barrel. All right, so that takes a weapon workbench. I can't remember what the one here, if it's a weapon or if it's, I can never remember. I think it's an armor bench, so we'll just go here. Rose is adorable. I love Rose, yeah. They hate Rose because they're settler wimps. Just did a Google search for Rose. That sounds like a very suspicious Google search. Okay. It wasn't that kind of search. It was just like, I just Googled Rose Fallout 76 so I could get a list of her quests that are associated with her so I knew what to put on my thumbnail. That's all that it was about. Let's see here. But it was just funny, all of the hate that came up with it. Hey, Jules, welcome. Think the DMV quest is great? Well, you'd be wrong. I know you're kidding. Because, you know, there's no way you would say that and be serious. Okay, so we need to shoot a Yao Guai. All right, so she'll point me at a Yao Guai, right? Let's go. Oh, we have choices. So we can find one here, 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 here. Well, there's that one at Dolly Sods. Let's go here. I mean, that's just like right there. We'll go to that one. Oh, because it's funny to you? If you'd done it as many times as I've done it, you would not have that same opinion. I think that's what it is. Like, if you'd done it as many times as I've done it, you would not think that. Okay, I don't know if the Syringer is... let's see here. Weapons. Rose's Syringer. All right.
That's when you finish it off. When you survive the initial effects. Have fun.
Is there a bear? Pardon me. Now I know how people who hate Rose feel. No, they're just wrong. She's adorable. She was far worse when the game's cast was effectively her, the Overseer, and Graham. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's when people, yeah, maybe that's what it is. It's from when there wasn't a lot of other people to talk to. Although the people that have been added since then are, yeah. Where's the... Is it pointing me at a place where where all the Yao Guai have been killed already? Like, there's nothing here at all. Like, there's usually ticks, and it's like, okay. So instead of saying this is where you're gonna find bears, this is just a possible... There's nothing here at all. So, let's go... My second thought was right here because there was a camp right there. So we'll go to that one. Your version of the DMV is very efficient and straightforward. Ours is actually not, I mean, at least the one I go to isn't bad at all. So it used to be, but I mean, that's old. I mean, that's way back from when I was a teenager. I mean, now it's actually pretty well organized. So we need to go in this direction. All right, there we go. Oh, what's this? Haven't actually done that. Let's see what vending machine. What does this have in it? Is it empty? It's hard to tell with vending machines because sometimes it's, whoops. Yeah, it is empty. Because sometimes they show up as empty and they're not. So, yeah. Not like it sends you all over the map. Run for the address and run for the stamp. What? Oh, look at this. There's a safe we can't open. Awesome. Somewhere. So we do not understand terrible service in queues. Ah. Yeah, I mean, last time I went, they were very efficient. I mean, they've gotten better. At least the one here has gotten... Yeah, it's night and day from what it used to be. Maybe I shouldn't have this weapon equipped. And actually, let's go with the suppressed hunting rifle as our option. Until we find a bear. Oh, it's pointing me down in this direction. What are we talking about? Mr. versus the Mojave Wasteland with Boone and Eddie. Oh, geez. Yeah, once you get Boone and Eddie, especially once you get Eddie upgraded, man, you don't need to do anything. You just go for a walk and you put... the trick with Boone was always to give him decent armor. Because I found him to be kind of squishy. So... oh, there we go. So if you gave him decent armor, and then once Eddie was upgraded... all right, kill my target so I'm still hidden.
Yeah, why?
And there's that, and we have an event.
Fuck ups.
All right, so now we have to find materials to craft explosive bait.
Misery so we can get to the next task.
All right, let's go to
I've got another task.
test your metal. I'm sure people will do that, right? Maybe. Defeat all raid encounters still showing as 1 of 5. Just did another full raid in 20 minutes. You're missing something?
Word to the wise.
Well, I think that means you have to do...
Backfire on you if
I think that challenge, the raid and challenge, I think those are,
you don't want to use it on yourself.
is that world or is that combat?
You know, you're really
Is that combat or survival? What are the raid challenge? Oh no, I wouldn't have them yet because I haven't discovered that part of the thing. Because those are usually like multiple times of things. So if it says 1 of 5, that means you've done them all. You've done them all once.
Hey, it's good to see you again. The gladiators
Yeah, it won't show up for me. It won't show up for you until you actually discover the Gleaming Depths.
Rust Eagles can
Those
throw.
challenges. Just did another full raid in 20 minutes and you're missing something.
My teammates are making their preparations. I'll watch the action. I'll be in
Yeah, I don't know.
Place your bets, grab a snack, and settle in for another bout in the Metal Dome.
You need to be leading. No, you don't need to be leading the raid. No. No, you don't need. No, you do not need to be leading the raid. I can tell you that for sure.
We're about to see the best.
I mean, I got the 76, the 76 where I was probably not leading most of the time. So, let's see here. We want this.
Arena floor and let's introduce
Bar David, hello, hello.
these gladiators of steel think they can beat us in our house. Not a chance.
It's bugged for you.
Take your position.
Some of the, I don't know. I mean, I really can't say without seeing, without seeing everything. I really can't. I don't know. Getting score though, which is good. Yeah, these reloads they're actually kind of painful on this. Like 20 round capacity is nice, but yeah, my rads. I know. Whoever's like saying his rad bar again. Yep, I know. We'll figure it out. Ah, okay. There we go. You were not leading most of the raids you did and completed 76. Yeah, exactly. I mean, either that or you're not. Like my guess would be you might not be reading the challenge correctly, and so you haven't actually done. Like you haven't done what you think you've done. Would be my guess. Because completing, 1 of 5, that would mean you'd have to do a complete raid. That would be, you'd have to do 5 complete raids to do it. And if you have any stage that you're missing or whatever, then it won't count as a complete raid. But again, I don't know. Other challenges showing, yeah. I mean, that would be my guess, is that there's some part of it that's like there's a misunderstanding going on. But it could be bugged as well. I mean, that does happen. You need to do all 5 stages in order. Well, it counts them all separately, doesn't it? Like it'll count like, I mean, I don't know, because when I first did it, that's what we were doing. We were just doing the raid, like full raids over and over and over and over. I mean, I did that grind. I did those all in like, a couple hours, because when the raids first came out, that's all I was doing. And so I don't know. And it's not something I paid that much attention to past my first character or my main. So I don't know. Just did a full raid in 20 minutes. Nice. Well, that should count as 1. I mean, that should be 1 of 5 then that you got. Was I being attacked and didn't even know it? Oh, we're gonna explode. Was it 1 of 5 before? Was it 1 of 5 before, John? Like, were you at 1 of 5 and then you did a raid? And now it's still 1 of 5, or yeah, I don't know. It might be a bug. I don't know. I'm like one of the NPCs standing in the fire going, oh, 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 oh. Might be bugged indeed. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just one of those things where it's... I can't say it's something I paid a tremendous amount of attention to. Yo, you've done 12 full raids and it's still saying 1 of 5? Yeah, I wish I could look, but I haven't... I can't look because this character doesn't have... I haven't... Until you discover the Gleaming Depths, those challenges won't show up for you. Raids don't exist, basically. Is it the challenge where you do the 76 for each one and did the farm 76 times and that's one? Yeah, I don't know. I do, John. I have a Discord. When the bean counter ran out of beans. Yeah, maybe. Decently changed how raid checkpoints work to prevent people skipping stages. Could have something to do with that. Oh, that's possible. I mean, it could have been something where they, you know, there was some change that's preventing that achievement. Or I mean, that could be. I mean, the law of unintended consequences definitely applies plenty of time in this game. Yeah, definitely post a screenshot of it. I don't know if anyone will be... I mean, it's possible someone else has had the issue or whatever. I don't know. Oh, we have these things. Ah, okay, hang on. Let me shoot, let me shoot, let me shoot. There's that one. I want to shoot them both. That's, wait. Shot that one. I think I only shot one of them. There we go, and... I always look for people that get downed after the explosions. That happens. Wow, okay, and things just keep on going. All right, cool. Let's go do the thing. Let's go put our legendaries away. Maybe reject the raid quest, and yeah, you could always do that. Go into the raid quest on the main quest and just reject it. Maybe it's something to do with that. I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, Robot Beerstein's nice. Awesome. I think when I'm trying to think, I think it was 2,000. Trying to remember how much the plans are for the Secret Service. It is quite expensive for the torso. Let's see. We'll scrap all of these things. A lot of electricity, a lot of circuitry. Let's see. A lot of troubleshooter stuff. I mean, a lot of, yeah, okay. A lot of power armor. That's what we're getting. Just power armor. And that, okay. Oh, now I need to find materials to craft explosive bait. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Let's see, explosive bait. I know what it is, but we're gonna look anyway. 1,500 torso, 2,000 jetpack. Sounds about right. X5 challenges is the each stage 76 times. Is that what it is? I thought that was like a separate one. I thought that was a separate challenge. Anyway, I mean, like I said, I can't look at it on this character, so there's not really anything I can do about that. Let's see here. We've got explosive bait. Nope. Oh, is it on? Maybe it's on the. Oh, explosive bait. Okay, so I need rad. Oh, I have a frag mine. I must have one of my stash. So I need rad stag meat. Let's see if it's gonna point me. If it's gonna point me somewhere where I can get rad stag meat. It's just pointing me there. Apparently there's rad stag meat at Sons of Dane. All right, let's go to Sons of Dane and get some rad stag meat, I guess. Yeah, that sounds about right. I wanted to get the torso though. I wanted to get jetpack, but that's going to be 3,500 gold. That might take me a while. My characters don't. I mean, well, actually, this character's lasted longer than most already, but we still have a lot of questing to do. Uh-oh, we've got something going on. Actually, let's try stealth here. Let's do some sneaking and see about that. All right, so they can't okay, this isn't. It seems like I should be hitting a lot more. All right, so they're not hostile, all right. Right, yeah, they're not hostile. Okay, so I need to go, oh, there's a So what I need is in these places over here. Gold prices are an all-time high. Oh, like actual IRL gold price? I don't know. I don't own any gold. That doesn't affect me at all, but it doesn't surprise me either. I turned to my treasury notes for today. Yes, I did. I just turned some in just like, I don't know, a couple of minutes ago. When I started that whole conversation about, wait a minute. Is this just giving me a location of a Tinker's Bench? Okay, that one's an otherly dimension. Okay, that's not good if this is just giving me a Tinker's Bench. All right, is that Pip waving? I don't know if he's waving goodbye. I'm gonna wave just in case. Okay, there's a Tinker's Bench. Okay, well, hopefully one of these is bait and it's just not two Tinker's Benches. That would be kind of frustrating. XCOM levels of shooting. Oh, okay. No, I haven't done the Smiley thing, no. I don't know about Smiley. How would I know about Smiley? I mean, how would you know? There's nothing in the game so far has told me about Smiley, so that can't happen. I mean, I showed him on the last stream, but that was just as an FYI for people, but that's not something this character knows about. Copper scrap. Okay, that's cool. Excess adhesive. Cool. Radstag meat. Radstag meat. Oh, wow. Okay. What? Why is all that stuff in? That's kind of weird. A weird thing to have first aid wise. Let's see. Anything else here? I mean, that is kind of weird, right? Like, Smiley is a vendor that sells you, you know, that sells where you can trade in, you know, caps for gold. But what tells you about, unless you actually happen to go there, what does it, you know? Medicine box has everything, yeah. You just need one. You need one meat and one frag mine, and then the whatever, copper adhesive, whatever. Gold has become a lot more preferable now. The US dollar has become very unstable for, yeah, unknown reasons, exactly. Moonshine spot, there are 2 rad stocks talking about that. Yeah, but I just got the meat. I'm good. It was in the box. I just wanted to, I'm trying to go where it tells me, because that's what you would do, right? It's like it tells you to do a thing, you go to the thing. Let's see, let's do this. Craft that. You explore the Wayward, you'd know, I guess, but why would you do that? Like, the thing is, like, I already went to the Wayward because I did that whole quest line and I exhausted the quest line, right? And so what would you, I mean, there's not really any reason why you would go back. So, yeah, it's just one of those things, right? It just, like, there is no reason why you would even go back to the Wayward. Oh, we've got daily, my team's doing a daily op. Let's join my team and do a daily op, because I did one of those once. And that was okay. And we got like rewards and stuff. Oh, cloaked. All right, whatever. But I've done a daily op, so I know that's a thing you can do. Bet they don't tell you everything on purpose? I don't know. But I'm just, well, like what would tell you about Smiley? Like what triggers that? Let's see, we go in, oh, we gotta go stand and, this is the stand and whatever thing. So we stand by the thing. Oh, we grab desk fans and telephones. There we go. Explored the Wayward for loot, and since it's a guarantee you have 2 salt, 2 pepper, you went there every day to loot everything. Oh, okay. I mean, for me, it's like, so far, it's like, why would you... I mean, like, seriously, why would you go back? Like, I mean, yes, there's loot, but I mean, obviously I'm not really doing that. So, like, what would you go back for? I'm hearing lots of shooting. I'm not seeing enemies. Oops, there we go. So it's like, what would you go back for to the Wayward? So that's what I'm trying to do, is if it's not organic, that you would get it. You know, unless I have no other option, but I mean, I don't have to have the gold. So it's fine. Don't think it's intentional, but you think the way the best source of information is other players has certainly helped the community grow and come together. Oh, for sure. That's true, Benji. You can. You can farm bait in the things. Been there, done that. Because the loot, that's how, I don't remember how I found out about Smiley at all. It might have been something that I found out about, like, before I started playing, because I actually did do a lot of, I mean, I did a bit of You know, I watched quite a few videos, did a bit of research before I started playing, so I knew a fair bit before I started. That's why I was buying legendary modules instead of, you know, random legendaries at the Rusty Pick on day one, or as soon as I had gold, or not gold, legendary script. Don't know why, but you hate Rose's missions because they annoy you so much. I mean, I get that. I don't necessarily love her missions, but I like her personality. Like, I just like Rose. I think her, I think the voice actress did an amazing job. So yeah, I just think a lot of her dialogue is really fun. But in terms of like her quests, yeah, I don't think her quests are the greatest. I don't necessarily love them. But you know, so for me, I'm separating them out, right? Like I like Rose, but like her quests are, yeah, I don't know. They can be annoying. I mean, they're very fetchy, right? I mean, this one actually isn't bad, right? You don't, because she gives you stuff to do, but you don't have to go back to her in between every stage, right? You go to her, and she starts you off, and then it's do this thing, okay, go to this other place, do a thing, go to another place, rather than go here, come back over and over again. So, like, as far as that goes, that's not bad. And same with her next quest, the Key to the Past is the same way, where you just kind of go from one place to another, and it's not go back and forth to her every time. So, boom. So yeah, like, so in terms of requests, I mean, they're definitely, I don't know that they're amazing, but they're far, at least for me, they're far from the most annoying quests in the game. I mean, I think both of the like the, you know, Beckett and Daguerre, I think both of their quests are way worse because it's just nonstop, you know, go here, come back. It's just like fetch quest, you know, go to this location and then come back. Go to this location, then come back. And, you know, very often, especially with Daguerre, like a lot of times it's like go to this location where nothing happens. And I found Daguerre's to be the most disappointing because, like the final confrontation was this kind of like this nothing thing. All right, somewhere. Where it's just kind of like, okay, you go in and you talk to a robot and then you just like make a decision what the robot's gonna do. There's no battle or anything. I thought that was such a letdown in terms of okay. Got it in me. All right, let's go do the bait while we're here before we leave. Hit the bait. Maybe. Plastic knives, cracked bowl, beer bottle. Oh, improved bait. There we go. Score 1. And oh, recipe for a sweet roll. Sure, why not? And the ones I missed in the video are, oh, look at that. I got improved bait and another recipe. I'm scoring hard here. Okay. Let's do that. What'd I get? Anything good? Oh wait, what do I miss? Community knows more about this game than Todd does. Well, probably than Todd. I mean, you think Todd's just an expert on the game? He's probably several layers removed. They don't tell you about a lot of things in their single player games, like where to get good weapons in Skyrim, for example. Yeah. Master Obi-Wan, hello, hello. Michelangelo, hello, hello. Yeah, at some point I'm going to do a raid on this character. Not today. Not today. At some point I will, because I have an idea of how I want to... Whoa, okay. No, no, no! I didn't shoot. I didn't do any of that. I just need to... If they kill me, if I let them kill me, will they stop being hostile? Or I can just go inside, right? And they won't be hostile inside? That's crazy. I think I was shooting and, yeah. Black Powder Raid. Well, I want to do Black Powder Raid too, but not on this character. All right, so they're only hostile outside. Well, that's good. It didn't used to be that way. It didn't used to be that way. They remain hostile, so there's no point in just dying, giving up. Did I get any more? I got 2 treasury notes for doing that thing. Okay, what did I get? Anti-armor Deathclaw Gauntlet, no. Powder, no. Ultrasight, no. Kyle, I'm not getting anything even remotely tempting to be usable. Nope. Nope. Almost at my script. At some point I need to spend script. I should have done that during the script sale. Spent all my script on, I don't know. I mean, I'll probably just buy legendary modules. So probably didn't need to do anything there. Let's see. Baseball grenades. Don't sell the explosive bait. You just crafted that. I probably should chop up the bait though. Just gonna sit there in my inventory. Let's see. What's my... Do that really quick. Okay, so use the explosive bait on a creature. Is it gonna tell me? Let's see. Weapons. I'm gonna do what it... I'm gonna go where it tells me to go. So whatever creature it's... Oh, right here? Oh, we can go all over the place right here. Oh, let's go here. That's right by our camp. We'll go to whatever that is. That's dogs. Leave server. Oh, leave server. I just won't be outside. I'll be fine. That should... A secrecy terminal where we could reset the robots. Aggro. Well, I think what's happened is they weren't spawned in yet, except for where I was shooting. So it's like they knew where I was shooting and that is where they should have been, and or something. I don't know. I don't know. It's fine. As long as I can go inside and not have to worry about it, it's fine. I don't think they'll be aggro anyway. I think eventually they lose their aggro just over time, right? Like if I went back in like a half hour or something, I don't think they would still be aggro to me. I think there is a time limit on that. I think. But I could be wrong. It's been a while since that happened. In fact, last time that happened to me, I think it was when they were still hostile on the inside as well. Let's see. This is not a creature. They go back to normal. I don't know what it's not a very long time. 50, like 20 minutes, half hour, something like that, I think. They maintain aggro. All right, we'll go back there at the top of the hour if I remember, and we'll see. All right, so there's a creature. Let's see what happens. Explosive bait. Maybe? Did it work? Yeah, that worked amazing. That worked amazing. Just whatever. These tactics so far, not loving them at all. I don't think they're that useful. Approach a Deathclaw and make friends. Awesome. What was the event that came up? Oh, free range. Is it the... Well, at least it's this one. This is like the least annoying free range. We can farm them for XP. Yeah, now you can farm them, but you don't get anything for it. You can't loot them, you can't... But they're great for the, kill X amount of robots for like a daily. You went back 3 hours later? How long ago was this? Killed a responder and they got mad and went at you back later and they were good? All right, I don't know. We'll see. We'll test it out. We'll see what happens. Let's get a Kirk. Shepherd's Kirk. All right, I'm coming. I'm coming to help. I'll be there presently. Everyone's got a Shepherd's Crook, yes. My favorite is the events when no one picks one of these up. And it's like a whole bunch of people standing around with their weapons waiting for someone to help. Nope. Thought something was happening. All right, he's got that one. They've got... All right, well, I guess I'm not even needed to... I'm not even needed as a herder. Oh, there's something. Killing things for no reason. At some point, we're going to have the rustlers show up. Yeah, I think we got the rustlers already. The rustlers will show up, and then the cows will just take off to parts unknown. That's so annoying. It's like the worst. Why this was added to the event, I have no idea. It was like, hey, the event's great. Let's ruin it. Okay. The Savage Divide one is the worst, though, because they just go... They'll go so far. Did we get them all? Hey, don't be hating on Streamlabs. It has a job to do. We have more. I mean, I hear shooting. I'm not honing in on anything. Look at this server. So many people are showing up. They did say they were reviewing events. Maybe this part one. I don't know. I don't know when it's going to happen. I'm guessing, I don't know, because this PTS is going to have, there's a whole bunch of weapon adjustments and perk adjustments that are going to go along with that. Plus the camp, the camp stuff. I wouldn't expect anything else as far as that goes. I would not expect any event adjustments this time around. Because of that, I just think Yeah. I think we're already getting a lot. I think this is going to be a pretty big update in terms of things. All right. Something's... Oh, there's a wrestler somewhere. It's like the wrestlers just don't stop spawning. Ever. Another power armor piece, because apparently that's all I'm going to get today is power armor pieces. Is there... Jeez. The wrestlers, they just keep spawning forever. It's just... It's like, just stop. The event's over. You're way out of the event area anyway. Just stop. What do you think Rose's equipment gives you on your mission? Usually people do their missions early on. What do you think is good equipment for early on, or do you think they could have given much? I don't understand the question. Rose's equipment? What? I mean, there's no equipment. The only thing she gives you is a syringer that's like, it's only used like once. Other than that, she doesn't give you anything, right? I mean, there's the ski sword, I guess you can get as reward, but black diamond or whatever, but yeah, I'm not quite sure what you mean. Yeah, I mean, at some point, I mean, they have a long list of things to look at, and events is one of them, but I would not expect it to be now. I think that'll be later. Yeah, I mean, the next season, I just think it has way too much in it for them to have gotten to events. So I mean, if they touch any events, I'll be shocked. I really will. But yeah, that'd be great. Maybe they will. But I just don't think it's gonna happen. The next update is around building. You're looking forward to the season pass rewards. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how much around building I'm looking forward to. I mean, hopefully we get a PTS maybe this week. I mean, we're kind of at the point where it's like, okay, now they went from being, you know, if we would have gotten it a couple weeks ago, it'd been early, and now we're getting one. It's like, wow, this is already kind of late in the, you know, in the cycle to get a PTS. But a lot of shepherd's crooks. Things you get from your tasks are equal to the stage you do the task. I don't know. I've never, even when I did this early on as like a low level, I never used any of her stuff as keepers. So for me, I've always thought of it as just like throwaway stuff. So I hadn't really considered, you know, in terms of, you know, updating it or whatever. So yeah. I mean, does anybody do Rose's Quest because of the rewards for the, you know, because of the gear you get? I don't think so, but I don't know. Chem box. I would like a chem box. I mean, I know that's been requested. I predicted it. I thought we would get one. That was my prediction last year. Is 2024 we were going to get a chem box, which obviously was just wrong. We didn't. So at this point, I don't know. I would hope for one. To be honest, I would like a chem box. Let's see. Approach a Deathclaw, make friends. That sounds like a fantastic. That might be tough today, actually, with Deathclaws. I mean, Deathclaws are a daily to kill a Deathclaw, so hopefully I can find one. First members are the one who won't have the issue with placing and deleting. Yeah, it'll be pay to place, is what it will be. Pay for extra camp budget for Fallout First people. And then if you stop subscribing to Fallout First, your camp shrinks, and if it exceeds the budget, you just lose your whole camp. There we go. I can't imagine that would be a thing, but I don't know. All right, so there's a Deathclaw. Let's make friends. This never works because I have never had the perk card. So I have an option to either kill him or flee. Okay, I guess we're... There we go. All right, so he's dead. What did I see here? A cap stash, right? Go on. Come on. Caps. Awesome. Score. All right, so we got stim packs. So we have all of these things. Okay, what does she want me to... What does she want me to do now? I don't know what I need. Oh, this is going to be steal from a super mutant camp, right? That's what this will be. Let's see. Let's do that. Do some Brahmin milk just for that. Steal from a super mutant camp, which is... Oh, there's one right here. Does it only point me to that one? Or will it point me to others? All right, so we're going to go to that one. Let's go to Vault 76, and apparently there's a super mutant camp right there. Or close to it. Do Rose's Quest because she's cute. We kind of need to do it to get the storyline stuff done. Yeah, but I mean, right, exactly. But we're not doing it for the, you know, we're not doing it because, oh, we're going to get this awesome weapon or armor or whatever. So I'd never thought of, you know, her rewards that way. Is there a... Oh, there's a ghoul right here.
thing you know, the night's
Big
gonna start
logs.
up.
Okay, we're going this direction. It's
And
dark.
we had a new arsenal.
It's over there. It looks like
Well,
a,
we still have heavily armed super mutants. Go steal from them. Sneak around. Maybe we won't have
what do
to
we have
fight
over
them.
here?
But really,
Is this
all I care about is
a
gun stash.
camp?
Might be a good haul, might not.
Is this,
So there's a way to find out.
let's see what this is. This looks like a cultist thing, maybe. Probably lower the cost of items instead of increasing the budget. Yeah, and I think that's the same thing with stash space as well. They would reduce the weight of items rather than giving people more stash space. I think what would happen. I don't know, we'll see. Well, there's nothing here. So this is just some scary tangle of vines. Because this does look like almost like a cultist thing, sort of. But not really. It's just a tangle of vines that looks like, there's a cultist. He got consumed by the vines, and all right, that's a thing. All right, let's go onward and upward. Hermos, hello, hello. Happy Pizza Monday. Zero Cool, hello. They made stairs more expensive last time they touched the budget. I've never paid attention to any of that stuff, so I don't know. Honestly, all I want is an easier way to find stuff in the build menu. Like, just give me a search function and I'll be mostly happy. That's what I want. From a whole story and all the things you do for her, you would think you would get much better things for our character. Or is it the end of the mission? Oh, okay. I mean, you do get a set of after you do all her stuff, you can get a set of Raider power armor. That's, that's a thing. Like a full set. But yeah, and then access to deposit the Pleasant Valley claim tokens. So that's a thing. What I should do is roll a new hunting rifle. This one that has VATS hit chance. Okay, that did no damage, even though I got a damage number. So that was a thing. At least I think I got a number. Yeah, my first hit is doing no damage, and my second hit is doing no damage. So that definitely gives me a big disadvantage if my guns do no damage. I'm not stealing. I mean, hopefully I can just go in here and kill them. I don't have to sneak in and out without killing them. Because I'm not stealthy enough for that. And then I think there's another one maybe up top, or I don't know. One heavy turret is 12 flamingo units. Let's see. Finally got Speed Demon, Marsupial, and Herbivore mutation. Been trying for 2 months. Oh, wow. Well, congrats on that. Nice. Nice. Always fun when you get those the stuff that you've been looking for. I think there might be one up top. I think I saw the brackets move. Maybe not. I don't know. I wonder if this will be the container that I have to go back down for the key. Key is on the outhouse. I think it's on. It's like on the roof of the outhouse or something. Key to the safe. No. All right. Good. Missile launcher. Super useful there. Yeah, that requires a key. If you read the note, it tells you to go back downstairs, and let's survey the area. And now we have to kill a feral ghoul. Oh, I killed a feral ghoul already. Like I just killed can we go retroactive on that? I just killed one.
Okay, this one's a little
I think a gift we can at least get is a fat man with special name. Oh, please no. No special fat man in the game. In fact, if we go delete all the ones that currently exist in the game, that'd be awesome. Let's see. Kill a feral ghoul. Where does it want me to go for that?
There's no more food to eat. Kinda like the gourmands.
Charleston Fire Department. Okay, there's that. Oh, around the White Spring. We don't want to go there because we gotta let more time go by. Oh, there's some right. Let's go here. That's easy enough. It's like right there. Monetization directed more. Yeah, soul sucking title.
I saw a roaming pack of feral ghouls.
Dirty skin for the camp kitchen units.
They're always good for target
Yeah, everyone's clean, right? It's like I want clean. Although I would say I wouldn't mind having a clean version of Yasmin. That'd be great. Can we get a skin, like a clean one for Yasmin where she's not covered in mud? That'd be great. All right, so I killed a feral ghoul. I'm not going to eat the ghoul, so if you think that's going to happen, you're going to be disappointed. See, I get a free cannibal perk. All right, so speak with Rose. All right, so now I think that was it. We got to go speak with Rose. And you won't. You like your Yasmin dirty? Ugh. I want someone who's preparing food for me to be not covered in dirt. My standards, you know, that's my standards right there. If you're preparing my food, don't be covered in dirt. Wash your hands, put on some clean clothes. Like, you know, I don't want it to look like you just took a mud bath. But she does. That's it. She looks like she, you know, hasn't seen water at all in a very long time.
We can talk about your reward when you get here.
I think this is where you get the sword. There is seasoning, high standards for the wasteland. That's true. But I mean, my camps are like usually right next to water. Like literally like, hey, there's water. You could just like, maybe just dip your hands in them. Just your hands. Yes. How else would you survive the wasteland? Yeah, I don't know. Okay. I mean, I've been camping, I've been backpacking, and I managed to not have, you know, be completely disgusting. There are things you can do. Hey, Bex, welcome. We're doing so far so good. Just because it's a wasteland doesn't give you an excuse to take a shower. Yeah.
Congratulations. Hell, whatever. You can have some more.
Have the dead body chem station next to the station with her wearing the bloody enclave lab coat and goggles. Oh, okay.
I trust you enough now.
All right. So I unlocked you got a photo mode. See, that's useful, right? A photo mode.
Checked out. Double problem.
All right. Okay. So yeah, this will be keys to the past or key to the past. I can't remember if it's keys or key. I always forget. Oh, to not take a shower. Yes. Hey, Monkey Nuts, welcome. Need a fire hose for Yasmin, something like that. Okay, so Blackwater Mine is where we need to go. Let's go here first. Get all that sorted. I'll be straight with you. Black diamonds. That's what you get here. I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, it's not amazing either. It's +3 strength and 15% armor penetration. Oh, that's from the skate blade. So it's basically it only has the 3rd star, which is kind of funny. But +3 strength, that's extra. What is that? 5% bonus per thing. So yeah, okay. It's not the worst reward, but it's definitely not awesome. I wonder if I can put it in here. I can. There we go. Goodbye. It cannot be traded, of course. It can't be traded. Because why would it be tradable? Let's see. There's that. Sack hood with straps. Oh, hunting rifle. Unlocked nothing. I think I've unlocked most of the mods that you can get from scrapping on that. Yasmin. Oh, meat bags around. Oh, jeez. You're just making it worse. Meat bags and whatever. What do we have here? Anything? Spoiled vegetables. All right, that's awesome. I guess we put black diamond away and let's sell some. Oh, I got some plans, right? Or a plan. I got sweet roll plan, fever blossom tea, spike shepherd's crook, robot beer display, horn shepherd's crook. Oh, double barrel shotgun. That's a good one. That's a semi-rare plan to get, so that's good. And we got let's see, I don't want any of these things, so I'm just gonna drop them all. So if someone needs a chum trough or a Blue Ridge, I think that was a Blue Ridge sleeping bag. What that was. If anybody needs that, it's on the ground right there. It's all about weight management. Baseball grenade, buff out, death claw meat. I mean, the piranhas is like hard. I mean, those are cool. It's hard to give those up. Can always store them in my stash. Maybe, let's store the piranhas. The piranhas are pretty cool. We'll store those. I don't know what for. I may do nothing with it. Oh, a fusion core. Do that. There we go. All right. What's my... Oh, weight's crept up. Oh, wow. That's a lot of plasma cores. That's what's happening here. Let's just get rid of like 1,200 of those. Yeah, there's 20 weight right there. Okay. Terminal Blackwater Mine. Oh, we have an event coming up in like 30 seconds. Well, let's see what that is first. Sure, you can use decontamination shower to clean yourself. Yeah, radiation is like a sterilization thing. Hope the update is good for camps. I hope so too. I mean, I hope it's just good in general. We'll find out soon enough. Favorite character in the game is the most fun mission with the drunk robot. Oh, I hate Biv. Drunk robots. I hate him. So there you go. Not everyone likes everything. Yeah, camp building and builders, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Yep, there we go. All right, safe and sound. All right, so that's kind of the direction we're going anyway. I can't tell if they're in a camp that's unmarked or if they're in a silo just living there. I can't tell. They may have an unmarked camp. Viv is funny but annoying. I just find him annoying, just straight up. But I'm also one of those people that just doesn't, I don't find drunk people entertaining usually. So, you know, if you're like, drunk people are usually entertaining to other drunk people, but if you're sober and they're not, usually it's not, usually the entertainment goes one direction. And that's kind of how I feel about Biv. It's kind of like, well, I'm sober, he's not, and just, yeah. Where did she go? Oh, I ran right by her. There we go. Kill the critters. Kill some critters. Does fish not spoil in this game? It doesn't. It doesn't. It did on the PTS early on, and there was issues. You know, people would have they would display it, and once you put it on display, it would still spoil. And I guess they couldn't figure out how to fix it other than just to remove spoilage. It wouldn't surprise me if at some point that changes. But is that person just gonna stand up top and just shoot stuff and do nothing? He started it and isn't gonna help. All right, well. I had someone do that the other day at Beast of Burden. They were standing on top shooting everything, but they weren't looting. And so it was really hard to get the bombs because they were killing stuff before other people get hits on and nobody else could loot, so.
Looks like the circuit breaker's
yeah.
blown. Mind patching them up so Kai can get the
Let's get some free thing. And he started the event. That guy started the event. He was in a hurry to start the event and then not help.
Repeller light back on.
Which I don't understand that at all. Mini eviction notice. Why would you display your fish? Well, exactly. But I think the idea is you do them like because people do that, but then they treat them so they don't. I don't know what they do if they lacquer them or something. To where the spoil, you know, there is no spoiling. They preserve them in some way. But yeah, if you do the fish in this game, they were spoiling because that would happen. People would mount them or they would display them in their camp, and then it would be like it's spoiled. What is happening? It's not supposed to spoil. There we go. Check the boxes. All right, all caps, really? Yeah, all caps is not, yeah, we don't do all caps in the thing. You should know better. Okay, whoops. There we go. Isn't there something where you can make your display fish into fish bits if you aren't careful? Probably. I don't know, I've never used them for that. Oh, wow. All right, I'll take this loot. Sure, why not? It's like crafting materials. There we go. I'm honestly full of, I have a lot of bait, more than I'll ever use. Why not just learn to make a plastic version of any fish? I don't know, Hermos. I have no idea why decisions were made the way they were made. So, yeah. I think my bait is probably I probably have a lot of it. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, I have an 88 improved bait. It's not like I'm doing a lot of fishing. I'm doing like the daily quest and that's it. So yeah, plus with that, I'm gaining more bait than I'm using on this character. I'm actually shooting things. Kind of surprised that guy up there isn't bombing the crap out of the place. Thought that was gonna be the thing. He just wanted to start and get over while I'll just stand there and wait for it to be over. He's farming bait. Ball 76 hasn't got team move. Oh. Fish on you or in stash can be crafted into fish bits. Oh, okay. I don't know if you have Yasmin. I mean, I have her as my camp ally. Maybe she smells worse than fish. I mean, I just don't know. A three star, nice. And it's not power armor, but yeah. It seems like I'm either getting melee weapons or power armor. I'm not getting anything interesting as far as ranged weapons go. Which kind of tracks from my first when I first played. My first experience was like that. I wasn't getting any legendaries that I could use, armor or weapons. I was just getting a steady stream of nothing. So be like, oh, that's interesting. Why couldn't it be on the guns that I want to use? And so I use non-legendary gear for the first 50 to 60 levels, just non-legendary gears. And that was when it took a long time to get 50 or 60 levels. Mr. Spoos is the account of shame. Why is Yasmin always full of dirt? I don't know. I mean, maybe she just, you know, maybe she uses a lot of root vegetables in her recipes, and so she's always digging them up. That could be why. I don't know, but I mean, my camp is right next to water, and I don't know why she can't just, I don't know, just dip her hands in it and swish them around a little bit. What do you think about the candy machine? In theory, I like it. In practice, I don't care for the way it was implemented. I don't like the fact that it's not, I mean, the recipes just seem like they just took a random group of recipes and implemented them. I would have liked it a lot better if it was everything. I mean, I think that should have been the thing, just you can can everything. I think the canned foods are way too heavy. I mean, the fact that you can something and it weighs 4 times what the uncanned version is terrible. So like I said, I like the idea, but I don't care for the implementation. Like for me, it's, unless something changes with it, I don't plan to even ever build one in any of my camps. So yeah. 5 minutes. Should have been. If you catch a fish, if you catch the fish, it should give you taxidermy version of the display. Oh yeah, I think that's a good, yeah. I mean, I think that's a good idea. I mean, why they didn't do it, I don't know. I mean, why didn't we get a fish tank with this? Why didn't they implement a log that would track all the fish you caught? I mean, there's a lot of things that are like, why didn't they? That I have questions about. Cannery was DOA. I mean, I think for a lot of people it was, just because the recipe, the selection is so limited. It just isn't. It just isn't enough things. And a lot of the stuff, I mean, I know they have like, I think Tasty's, is it Squirrel Stew? I think Tasty Squirrel Stew is in there, but other than that, it's mostly just like, okay, well, where's my cranberry relish or the brain bombs or cranberry, is cranberry meatball grinder in there? That might actually be one of the ones they have, but yeah, just stuff like that. Through hikers lowered the weight. Well, it does lower the weight, but I mean, it's still 4 times the lowered weight. So instead of, so if you cook something and with through hiker it weighs 0.1, it would weigh like 0.4 once you can it. That's a lot of difference. I mean, if you have like 20 of something, that's a lot. That's a big difference in weight, right? So, hey, very welcome. Yeah, fish pond, something. Jace, hello. Yeah, exactly. The selection of stuff is just very limited, and so I mean that's what I mean. It's like the implementation for me just wasn't. It feels unfinished, and unfortunately, that is what we get with a lot of things. I mean, we're still waiting on Milepost Zero to be finished. We're still waiting on so that's what it feels like to me. It feels like it was implemented and like they ran out of time with some, either they ran out of time and weren't able to implement all the recipes, or somebody just said, well, we'll just pick some at random or whatever. But as it is now, it's just like a thing that we have that isn't something I would care about, where it could be something I would care about. Tasty Aguay roast. Well, none of the tasty foods are in there. I mean, that's the thing. None of the tasty foods, none of like the best, like Deathclaw Wellington. I mean, that's like the top tier foods are not in there. Sweet Mutant Fruit Tea, why isn't that in there? Blight, just any of the things, so. I agree, Herbos. I don't know. I mean, if I made it so it didn't spoil. I mean, I have a theory about that, and I thought that, and I still kind of think this, that, having a cannery doesn't really make a ton of sense, especially with the increased weight, unless they were planning to give us, oh, I've hit the limit there. Unless they were planning to give us a food box. So you'd make things that don't spoil, and the reason you're making it not to spoil is because having a food box, I mean, if you think about how the ammo box works right now, you have to put cores in that are 100%. You can't put in cores that have any kind of degradation in their condition. And I think maybe there's a food box in the works, and the whole idea is, well, we'll make it so we'll make all these foods available to not spoil, and then we'll give them a food box where they can put that in. Other than that, I have no idea. It doesn't make any sense to me otherwise. So that's my theory, is that at some point we're going to get a food box. It may just be for Fallout First, But I do think that'll happen at some point. Or it doesn't, and I'm completely wrong, and it wouldn't even be the second time that happened. Let's see here. I think I got a plan. Or 2 or 3. Or none. Oh, Blue Devil Pelt Hood. Sounds very kind of warm and cozy. When you heard about cannery, you thought it would generate pre-war food? Oh, okay. Well, that would be interesting. I don't know if that would be something people would use, but let's see. Explosive bait. We don't want that. We'll just sell it. Why am I carrying explosive weight? Or explosive bait? Because that is just explosive weight. Okay, let's make sure we have our other those equipped. And all right, we need to go into Blackwater Mine, so let's do that. So let's go. Are we at the top? We're not there yet. We're not at the top of the hour where I need to check outside to see if they're still violent. Chem's in there. Well, and I think that would probably be the way it would be, Jules, would be a food and chem box, like all in one. And that would be awesome. Like that's something I would really like. Just the ability to store chems, because right now, like there's a lot of legendary recipes, you know, like legendary mods that when you craft them actually do take chems. And they're chems that I normally would just get rid of. But when you need like 5, you know, like so for like Excel, you need 5 to craft unyielding. Well, if you want to craft, I don't use Excel. So there's no reason for me to save it except for, oh, maybe I want to craft a bunch of unyielding. So having a way to store that without having to clog up my stash would be really nice. But who knows? It's just a guess on my part. Weenie wagon, yeah. They made it so people can store cores. Let's make it so that all cores are dropped, not between. Yeah, you can store cores at 100%. So everyone we drop is going to be like 98% or 93% or yeah. I mean, it is kind of funny. You can store the cores when they're a maximum thing, but yeah, have fun finding cores at 100%. Oh, you can charge them for this what is it? Fusion core charger that you can buy. So that's always great. But at least you could buy one. I mean, I would buy, if we could get a chem box and what costs atoms, I would buy it. For sure. Oh, look at that. My event rewards finally came through. A little bit of a delay with customs. Don't use Weenie Wagon each. I mean, the Weenie Wagon is actually pretty nice when it comes to, even if you don't use dog food, it's still pretty nice to have in your camp because whenever you need to collect pre-war food, it's like, great, I just go loot my Weenie Wagon and boom, there's my pre-war food. Or if you have to eat pre-war food. So it's kind of handy to have one. I think I only got like one of them though. All right, we're going to do what I normally don't do, and that's check this terminal. I always get deep into the mine and then I have to run back. Freddie Lang's logs, help. That was it. All right, so we got to find a key fragment, which is down this direction.
Not that I'm a
556 ammo.
I was watching you through the viewfinder again and saw you enter the mine. Can you still hear me? Ah, whatever. It's not like you can radio
She's
back.
cute.
Anywho, if I recall,
That's what Nuka Cannon. Yeah, Nuka Cannon machines are for that too. Yes.
back in 96.
And I started putting those in my camps just for that reason. In fact, I used one today because I needed pre-war. That was one of the dailies, was to gather pre-war food. So yeah, a bunch of Nuka, and it gives you the Nuka Cola candy gives you charisma. There's that.
If you can figure it out, I bet you'd be able to track that.
Collect dog food. Yeah, the collect dog food challenge. It's good for that. I mean, it's worth having just for that, I would say. Just use one of your 200 open perk card. Well, yeah. I do like being able to sneak. That's pretty cool. And this thing is, oh, and it's 2-shot. That's probably why, right? It's 2-shot. Uh-oh. I hear one. Is it over my head? I don't know. Is this 2-shot? Is that why? Maybe that's why my accuracy, although that shouldn't affect, I don't think that affects VAT's accuracy. I thought that was just manual aiming. What's the best way for another player to add a legendary mod to one of your weapons? They would have to give you the legendary mod box and then you would add it yourself. That's the only way, actually. Because once somebody customizes a mod or a weapon with a custom mod, it no longer is tradable. Unless it's a black powder blunderbuss for some reason. So yeah. So you don't want someone else, you don't want to give someone else your weapon to mod it, because then they will never be able to give it back to you. But they could give you the loose legendary mod box and let you do it yourself. I'm in caution, but I'm sure being shot a lot. Someone shoot me from somewhere. Oh, right there. There's a lot of mole miners in here. You can fish down there, by the way. The water in here is fishable. In case anyone was curious. Sneaky blunderbuss. Yeah, I discovered that by accident. So yesterday I was doing a comparison. I was kind of curious to see if there was any difference between the black powder blunderbuss and the black powder pistol, because it does seem kind of redundant. They seem to me like they do the same thing, and they do. Like the damage is the same. The VATS accuracy number is the only difference. Other than that, everything is exactly the same. And then I noticed the blunderbuss I had, which was a 4-star item, it did not say that it couldn't be traded. And I was actually able to drop it on the ground and pick it back up. It didn't get destroyed. So the blunderbuss, I don't think it's terribly useful because you can just trade loose mod boxes, but that is a thing. The blunderbuss is once you can do custom mods on it and it's still tradable. But a handmade, no. What this sneak cards? I have sneak rank 3 and I have escape artist is what I have. Those are the sneak cards. Do I have any sneak damage ones? I don't remember. Oh, that was another thing I did. I think I ranked. Did I rank? Oh, I added Mr. Sandman. Yeah, I did add that. That was one I added to the build over the weekend. So I have Mr. Sandman for extra sneak attack damage as well. Don't have a weenie wagon, but you have over 100 canned dog food in your camp when you didn't have dog food. Challenge will pop up. Now the challenge never really pops up. Yeah. Shielded casual. That's a good one. So we have to go outside the mine and then we're set. Escape artist is the most important. Yeah. Oh yeah. If you only have like one spot open for sneaking, yeah, do escape artist. It's huge because it makes it so I think it removes all noise from sneaking. So it's a really good perk. I mean, I can craft one, but not on this character. I mean, it's a pretty rare plan, but yeah, I can craft one, but not on this character. All right, I'm outside the mine entrance. I'm here. Apparently I have to go to this exact spot. Don't pick up the miner's key. It'll give you some quest.
I guess you found it, huh?
All right, let's go down. All right, we can go down here. Let's see what happens. Actually, no. We're going to go inside, and then we'll get rid of all our stuff. And then we'll go outside after I've cleared my inventory. It's like one of the two plans you don't know. Oh, yeah. I've actually gotten that one a few times. I know I have 2 characters that know it. I might have more than that, though. I wonder if all these people crashed. I bet they did. Okay. We are definitely doing a lot of looting today, though. A lot of junk. Learning mods here and there. What was that? Someone dropped a nuke, right? Is it another robot? It looks like another, right? Someone did drop a nuke, right? I didn't hallucinate that. Death from above. All right, so yeah, it must be another robot fight. Let's see, glowing meat, useless stuff. Tarberry. Okay, let's go outside, see what happens. Let's see, it's been like 40 minutes, 45 minutes, something like that. So let's see if they like me again. How do you know this, Mr. Newbie, that isn't supposed to know anything? How do I know what? I'm not really sure. How do you pronounce what? What are we talking? I have no idea what you're talking about. How do you pronounce what? Okay,
There's times you've got to accept the cards you were dealt and learn to make the best of it.
See, they like me again. We're friends again. See? I knew it would work. We're friends again. All right, neurological warfare.
If you ever find yourself in a bind, you can always call on us.
Maybe. All right, only took 2 clicks. How do you know the miner's key gives you a quest that has a little diamond? Oh, how did I pronounce Tarberry? I said Tarberry. Tarberry. I was trying, that was like me being British. Tarberry. How do I know? Because it has a diamond next to it. That's how I know. How do I know? Because it's there all the time. And you go look and you think, I've done all the quests. Nope, there's this, go look in the miner's thing and it always has like 9 nothing in it. I mean, it has like something, but like nothing. Yes, John, because it is considered a limb, so it actually does break the it kills it quicker. Yes. So for the Guardian, if you care about like soloing the Guardian, you want to just pile on as much limb damage as you can, all of the limb damage perks. And generally, you'd want to use a ballistic weapon as well, because the ballistic weapons will cripple it quicker, or just reflect it back. I mean, if you can tank it, you can just reflect all the thing back. But yeah, and equip a weapon that has limb damage as well. That is the best way. I mean, Turtle actually had a video I think it was like the end of the week, like Thursday or Friday, and he showed a method of killing the Guardian. It's really effective. I actually tried it. I don't usually try his stuff. Our play styles are not the same. But I was like, wow, that looks really easy and effective. And it worked really well. I mean, yeah. Basically just any old set of Troubleshooter's power armor, have a limb damage weapon, like a black powder weapon or something equipped. You reflect back enough damage, it kills them, and then you're close enough and you finish them off with a flamer, and boom, a plasma flamer was great. Killed an Assaultron at White Spring the other day, and the other robots just looked at you like, okay, cool. Well, if it's inside, that, you can kill as many as you want, nothing turns aggro. But on the outside, it's different. Yeah, inside stuff is great, because if you needed to kill a lot of robots for a challenge, just go there, because there's the room where they basically kill the ones out in the open, and then go all the way to the back room that's where they respawn, and just stand in there killing them as they spawn until you have whatever you need. And they never, the downside is no XP, no loot, but they also don't aggro you either. Guess we're going in, fight some robots. This fight has just never grown on me. I don't love this event. I mean, it gives you 3 legendaries, so there's that. Assuming they're all close enough, because these robots can actually be far enough away that, like, depending on where you are in relation to them, you could actually have a robot that's too far away that you couldn't loot. The bug that lets you cover the robot's health bar. Yeah, where you could just like, we got something. Nothing amazing. But if there's loot there, maybe there's loot elsewhere. More score. Yeah, where people are melting them instantly. Yeah, that's not really happening anymore, which is, I guess, good. Hey, Trapod, welcome. Let's see, there's that. I just try and get a tag on, just in case I'm not close enough just in case I'm not close enough to them when they finally go down. So I just try and get a tag on them. And then it doesn't matter where I am in relation. Oh, Jules. I don't know what happened there. He was throwing his hands up in the air like something was happening. There's all kinds of scrap on the floor. Yeah, oh wow. Whoa, hang on. There was I didn't even see it. There was a weapon or something, I think. Oh, yeah, black powder. Oh, a dragon. Look at that. I got a 3-star dragon. Not amazing, but oh, wow. Okay, there's all kinds of... Oh, I know what I'm doing. We're looking for loot. The robots may have gotten stronger, but I don't care. We're looking for loot. When I found 3-star dragons on the ground... anywhere, everywhere. Hey, I'm doing something here. Let's see. Leftover loot is good. Apparently not. All right. Black powder rifle is built-in 50 limb damage, and you can add another 20, a 52-star mod. That is true. Robots being immune to radiation and fallout is actually unrealistic. In real life, radiation does affect robots. It can damage circuits and wires. I don't think realism... oh, wow. Okay. Hang on. I have, like, a big pile of stuff to pick up. Oh, another ledge. No, that's just a... I don't think that's a thing. I think it's a robot part. Okay, the robot might blow up. Let's get away from that. It'd be a shame to pick up all the junk and then have the robot blow up and and then I drop all my junk because the event is over. All right, so I got one legendary, looks like, so that's okay. A bonus legendary is not the worst thing in the world. All right, I think we're good. Probably. Let's see. Ooh, Feral Ghoul Horde. Back here, I'm just spending this whole stream at the White Spring. Dragon race while wearing a dress, load and shoot 10 targets on a course. Best time wins. Oh, wow. Terrible cleaning rate for Hoover. Yes. It wasn't the best. All right. He's posing for something. Let's see here. Anything that's good. Oh, a quad wester revolver, explosive. Yeah. I won't use quad on a revolver just kind of out of principle. The dragon, this has a lot of damage, but yeah, good luck with that. And then power armor, no regular. Oh no, that's a regular one. Chameleon, cryo. None of this stuff is good. None of this stuff is good, but we are scripted out for the day. So the legendaries all go into the storage. Keep those treasury notes coming in. Where are we at? We could take in another 17. So there's that. Now there was an event. Are people, all right, people are going to tea time. We'll get there eventually. Still a Western revolver. Well, there's that. What are we looking for? Oh, plan for the weenie wagon. Yeah, the weenie wagon, I did not have good luck when that plan was out. I think I had it drop on one character and someone gave me another one. I think that's all I ended up with. And for as much as I do events when they're out, that's like pretty bad. But it is what it, oh, that was Meat Week, right? Which is coming around. Meat Week is back on July 1st, I think. Yeah, that's a Tuesday. So yeah, we're going to get 2 weeks of Meat Week on July 1st. And there's going to be a double XP. I think it's that weekend. So I think it's the weekend of the 3rd of July. Yeah, I think it's that weekend we get double XP. Yeah, the range on this is quite good. I wish I could get one. Bat's accuracy is what I would want, but or something that was just better stars than this. Me, for the 4th of July, I wasn't... Oh, is that a Friday? Oh, that's a Friday. I wasn't planning. I actually hadn't thought about it, Hermos. I mean, my next big thing that I would do that's a special thing will be on the... Hang on. Probably July 18th. The 3-year anniversary of the channel is July 16th. So, but that's a Wednesday. So that Friday, the 18th, is when I'll be doing the protest sign. The 3rd annual protest sign stream. So that's always a fun time. Especially if people join in and also do that. But I hadn't thought about it, Hermos, honestly. I didn't even occur to me. Me Week has those mini events every 15 minutes, right? Yeah. Yeah, the ones that basically take over the server for 2 weeks where there's nothing. And if they give bait, honestly, if they give bait, woo, that'd be a good time to farm bait. And I'm assuming they will, but yeah, people can get improved bait from doing the primal cuts. Look out. I mean, actually they will anyway, because post 100 score grinding, you know, the season board, you know, that gives you a lot of repeatables. So if you're looking to do caravans, probably want to do it before Meat Week, because I'm guessing the whole lot aren't going to run then, because everyone's going to be doing that. I'm guessing. The other ship you work at is closed on the 4th of July. Yeah, I don't know. I think around here they would be open. They would be having some mega sale or something. That would be my guess is what would happen. But who knows? What happened, Melissa? What did I miss? Oh, about the encrypted event. When you power up the pylon, are you still losing health? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunately, that does happen sometimes. And yeah, the only thing to do is to leave the... I think, don't you usually have to like log out and restart the game? Like leaving the server isn't enough, right? I think you actually have to log out of the game and get back in. Oh, or do you just leave and rejoin the server? I've only had it happen to me once, I think. Meat week is 24th, a day, meat week. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, meat forever. So just leaving the servers enough. All right. There you go. We're killing stuff. Level 88. All right. 12 more levels and I get a probably not going to get it today. And just like last Monday, I'll say the same thing I said then. I'm assuming we're going to get a new PTS at some point. It could be on Friday, and if it is on Friday, my plan would be to, because it would be brand new, my plan would be to stream it. Because that's really what people are going to be interested in, is like, what's the building changes, what's the weapon and stuff changes. So probably if that first day of the PTS is on Friday, that would be my plan for Friday, but we'll see. I mean, I thought it might happen last week or the week before, and not yet. Do you ship close on holidays like Christmas and Thanksgiving? Yeah, that's what I would expect, but I don't know. 4th of July could easily be... I mean, I could see either way, where they try and make it a big sale or they make it closed. I mean, I think they should want to be closed. I mean, 4th of July, people tend to spend with family and whatever, so... And if they're open, make them pay you time and a half. 4th of July is not a real holiday. Don't you have a day like that in wherever you live? Don't you have a day when you celebrate and do fun? In fact, you do, right? Because I remember you talking about it once, where you couldn't go to bed because people were doing fireworks 24, like all night long, and your dog wouldn't sleep and something like that. I mean, like, do you really need a reason for that? I mean, I don't do anything. Like, me personally, on the 4th of July, it's just a day. I don't do anything for it. So, I watched fireworks when I was a kid, but as an adult, it doesn't do anything for me. Could probably, well, I didn't buy that bundle though. I didn't, or that weather machine. New Year's, oh, it's just New Year's Eve. All right. So you don't have a special day where you celebrate being Dutch? I mean, the 4th of July next year will be the one that'll be a big, because that'll be that'll be 250 years, right? So next year's I would expect to be a big deal. I mean, I remember the bicentennial, and that was kind of a big deal. Oh, that's bad. That's crazy that I remember that. The bicentennial was, oh wow, that was a long time ago. That was a long time ago. I should say I remember. I was vaguely aware of it. Mostly I remember it because we had special. Like the coin, like the quarters had a special back for that year. King's Day, well, there you go. Valentine's Day isn't a holiday either. 4th of July is more of a holiday compared to it. Yeah, there we go. Fireworks are illegal in Denmark except for New Year's. Here it used to be, I mean, we used to have, at least where I live, I mean, it was state by state. But I remember when I was a kid, they were illegal. You couldn't have anything that was more than like sparklers. That was about it. Now, I don't know. It seems like you can buy anything now. I don't know though. I mean, like I said, last time I bought fireworks was, yeah, it's been a minute. You were 4? I was, yeah. I mean, I was a little kid, so. Not hating on the 4th of July in particular. You hate all holidays, yes. You hate everybody and everything. Just admit it. You're a hater. That's what you are. You're a hater. You heard it here first. If he had a lawn, he'd be like, get off it. Let's see. How are we doing on treasury notes? Okay, 2 more. We only need 15 more and we can max it out for the day. More of these. Let's see. Sturdy leather. Yeah, the selection of things I'm getting is kind of meh. All right, so let's go for notes at the Trappers Camp, which is right there. So we can go. Oh, I haven't been to Huntersville yet. Apparently, I haven't been to Huntersville yet. Let's go from here. It's probably the easiest way. St. George's Day for the UK. All right. Interesting. Yep, 1776. I don't remember that. I wasn't born then. But yeah, the bicentennial, like, I don't actually remember the actual celebration for the bicentennial. I remember it was like the lead up to it was a big deal, and the money, like, because they had, I mean, I know the quarters had a special printing. I don't remember if like 50-cent pieces might have been different too, but I remember the quarters specifically, bicentennial quarters. But they weren't really collectible because they made just a jillion of them. So it wasn't like they were really rare at all. It's like if you try to make something collectible, it will not be. It's the unintentional stuff that is. Remember the parade? I don't remember any of it. I just remember I basically remember the quarters, and then it was like a big deal leading up to it. But, you know, when you're a little kid, you don't necessarily appreciate it being a big deal, right? It's like the meaning of it. Okay. That was a little farther than I wanted to go. I mean, I want to make sure I pick up Huntersville. I guess I will pick up Huntersville because I have to go back there. St. George is for England, 23rd of April. Okay. Think they need to add more recipes for canning and factories of stores that sell food. Yeah, we need definitely more recipes. For canning, I want more fish. I just want more of everything. Whatever they give us, more. I want more tadpole and possum. I want squirrel badges. I mean, they gave us fishing, but we don't have any badges associated with fishing, which to me doesn't make any kind of sense at all. I mean, you're a scout. Of course you'd fish. Where am I? I feel like I showed up in a weird... this is a bad idea. Let's see here. This is... No. All right, that worked. That was okay. Oh, it's possible I might have a piece of armor that negates... That's like half fall damage or something. Your dad had just joined the military that year, so it kind of sticks in your memory. Oh, okay. I guess that was after the Vietnam War, right? I mean, so that was after they were sending people from to Vietnam. So I was thinking, well, that's kind of a risky time to join. But yeah, at the end of a war is probably a good time to join, because you're probably not going to be, finding yourself in any, nasty situations. Church in your town is 150 years older than the States. Ask about ignorant people. They say it's impossible. What, people say it's impossible that church is that old? I mean, there are buildings that are like way older than that. So, I mean, not necessarily here, but. Yes, in terms of like the history of the world or history of civilization, United States is a baby. St. George's Day isn't a bank holiday though? It's like a national holiday, but it's not a bank holiday? That seems kind of weird. All right, there's mines usually around here, I thought. Maybe not. All right, there's a dog. A diseased dog, so we got to put him down. I like how they're still shooting, even though they're behind cover, and their gun is still behind cover. Oh, I think I crippled him is what's going on. So he's down on one knee. And I picked up the town. That's good. So we need to go down that way. You live in Israel. Oh, geez. Well, hopefully you're safe in Israel. I mean, wow. That's a tough part of the world to be in at the moment. He ended up in the Gulf War. Okay. The first one, the one in like 90. That one. I remember that one. I was like draft age at that point. I was a little nervous. But there weren't doing drafts at that point, but yeah. Rerolled one of the challenges that got 10 cultists. So you decided and killed 10 humans at once. You killed, yes. Hermos, that's because not all cultists are humans. Sometimes they're ghouls. So that's what happens. Some people want to get amused. Well, I mean, people everywhere live in bubbles, right? I mean, it's just, no matter where you are, there's going to be people that live in a bubble. Let's see here. Stonehenge is sort of a church and over 4,000 years old. There you go. Let's see. But yeah, Hermos, that's what's going on. Is if you look at the cultists are not going to all be, they're not all human. And so it's not a problem with tracking. It's just, some of the cultists you kill are ghouls is what's going on. You look like a bubble. I don't know. It's kind of the same thing. You're a living bubble. You're a self-contained, what you are, a self-contained bubble. I mean, more and more people anymore live in bubbles. I mean, we're so connected, you know, virtually, that the need to go outside and actually, you know, connect in reality is a lot of things that people just, you know, don't do. Oh, I agree. I agree with that, Hermos. But that's what's happening, is that some of them are just ghouls, and so it doesn't count as human. That's why. I mean, the same thing will happen with Blood Eagles, I think. Oh, eviction notice. Well, okay, hang on. We'll come to this after. We don't need to dally. All right, finally got an eviction notice. It's been a minute. St. George's Day is a standard working day if it falls between Monday and Friday. Wow, that's hardcore.
Is anyone out there? This recording is a call for
So it's never like a holiday for time off wise. It's just
Please help. My name is Ken.
wait a minute. I think he spawned in to do the events. They don't usually spawn right here. They usually spawn farther away. Yep. Loot continuously if you're here, because these things will just vanish. Oh, find and repair. All right, let's do that.
When you get here,
The clock is on.
come back. There's a machine
Maybe I'll get something good. Someone decided to somewhere.
for the radiation in the area. Keep it running.
Well, something's. What is happening?
This building here.
Oh, he's hidden. I'm like, what is going on? I'm shot and I don't know what it's coming from. Terrible to live in Israel. Believe you, your whole life has been terrible to live here. There are terrorist attacks, endless missile. We've gotten used to, yeah. Well, and it seems like the guy in charge is just kind of hell bent on. Well, never mind. I don't want to get into politics, so never mind. I don't want to get into that, but yeah, it's stay safe is what I'll say. Stay as safe as you possibly can. I can't imagine. It just seems like it would be a. I mean, I think about living here is not as, doesn't feel as good as it has in times past, but compared to the Middle East, you know, parts of the Middle East, it is a relative picnic. Where are we at? 5 out of 6. We need one more. Is it that one up there? Wouldn't it be great if it was that up there? It probably isn't, but is it this? It's not this one, is it? No. Okay. There's one. Oh, we got them all. All right. That was nice. Look at that, Bane. He just crippled him and then let everyone else get hits on. That's so nice. Although there's not a lot of other people here. It feels very underattended at the moment. It's just our lives. Yeah, you know, I agree. I understand. I just meant, I was about to say something about Netanyahu and I decided not to. It just has me wondering, just in general, like why, you know, being very generic about it, why a lot of world leaders seem to think that, like when they want peace, like going to war is the first response to that. Like I just don't understand that whole line of thinking. It's like, you know, rather than diplomacy, these don't seem to be taking damage. Rather than diplomacy, it's like, you know what? Let's just bomb the shit out of somebody. And then we'll get peace that way. And it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how that ends up in, you know, the killing people ends up in more peace. Not to point at anything specific, just in general. That seems to be how a lot of world leaders operate. And not just today, just historically. It's just like, yeah, we're gonna have peace by killing a lot of people. Anyway, we're not here for any of that. We're here for fun. This is fun. Yeah, having a picnic, yeah. Everywhere is kind of nuts. Everywhere you live has your own things. Okay, world doesn't get all the stroopwafels. Is that what it is? That's right. That's right. Oh, we're getting levels here. All right. Almost level 90. We're looting as we're going. Let's do that. Need to speak to Vault-Tec representatives. Yes, exactly. No, I've got one going on in the backyard. There are no more people. There is peace. That is true, Jules. I mean, you could make a really valid argument that the worst thing to happen to planet Earth is the human race. I mean, I don't think overall we've had a very positive impact on the planet. So I'm not calling for mass extinction either. I'm just calling for us to do better. But yeah, it's The history of humanity is not one that's littered with, hey, you guys are great. You're making the planet a better place. Biking in 95 sucks balls. I could have told you that from the comfort of my air-conditioned house. Trying to evoke peace with the super mutants. Yes, exactly. Well, here's a prime example, right? I mean, this is reality or this is a game kind of imitating reality, right? So it's these guys going, you know what? We found this place that we would like to live, but there's already people living there. So if you could go in and kill these people for us, or these, the inhabitants for us, so we can live there, that would be great. But this is the game, imitating life. It's like, well, there's already people who call it home. Yes, but we want to live there, even though it's a completely horrible environment because it's full of radiation and it's actually perfect for them. We think you should go in and clear them out so we can set up a settlement there. Even though the places, for the most part, there's a lot of empty areas that you could actually settle that aren't already inhabited. We want that place. So yeah, Zaytons, yes. We did try to make peace with your enemies. They just didn't want to, and you don't want to get it. Okay, gotcha. But I mean, it's always like, yeah. Okay. Oh, we got more. Are they crippled? Is that what's going on? It does seem like I'm hitting damage numbers, and their damage isn't always. Another 50 cal machine gun. Ooh, it's Stalkers. That's just what Necrosis is back on PC. He says he has nothing, so I can save that 50 cal machine gun for him. Humans are a plague on the planet, a literal virus in the living world. Is that Agent Smith? That sounds about right. I would say he's probably not wrong, to be honest. I mean, it's hard to argue that the planet is in a better condition because of humans. I mean, I don't know anyone who could actually make that a rational argument. Settlers are just racist towards super mutants. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. I mean, basically what they're saying is, hey, can you go in and do some genocide for us because we want to live in this place that's really not suitable for us, but we want it anyway. It's almost like they want it just because somebody else already has it. Furious lever action. Oh, that actually could be good, depending on what the other stars are. I mean, Furious is good. The real Appalachia isn't far removed from 76's Appalachia. Have never been there. I couldn't begin to judge. I feel like I'm getting a lot of legendaries though. Check your miscellaneous quest for Smiley. All right, I can do that. Maybe that's a thing. Level 90. All right, 10 more levels, another legendary perk. It's gonna happen someday. Z-Man, thank you for subscribing. Super mutants are an invasive species, so it's okay. You could make that argument with humans. I mean, we go wherever we want. Even if it's not our natural environment, we still go there. I mean, honestly, here, in this particular case, we are the invasive species. This is not our, this is not the, a spot that would be our normal habitat that's full of, wow, there's a lot of super mutants here. I forget how many super mutants can spawn here just because usually there's so many more players. Like the ratio to players to super mutants is so much in favor of players that, I have no AP cost, so I gotta manual aim with a weapon that's really not great for manual aiming. I mean, I don't have to, but I'm trying to get XP here. For score and for stuff. Wow, yeah, I'm really bogged down here. World is not a good place even for humans. That's true. Polite racists. I mean, is it really polite when you pull a gun and you kill someone? I mean, I don't know if that would be considered polite. Although they did shoot first when I trespassed in their home. Hang on, let me reload. I'll be with you in a minute. There we go. Yep, ton of legendaries here. Yep, that is true, Angel. That is absolutely true. These are not the craters you're looking for, yeah. I was gonna, yeah, here's my segue. So I'm like, speaking of Star Wars, so I went through Disney Plus. I was kind of I ran out of things to watch, and so I ended up watching. I watched Andor, right? And I watched the second season of that, and Andor leads right into like the way Andor ends. It basically leads right into Rogue One, and you know, if you've seen Rogue One, if you haven't seen it, but if you haven't seen Rogue One. It basically leads right into Star Wars. Like the ending of Rogue One is like the beginning of Star Wars, right? And so I ended up watching Andor, and at the end of season 2, I'm like, God, put me in the mood to watch Rogue One. So I watched Rogue One again, and I ended up rewatching every single Star Wars movie over the course of like a week, like every one of them. And then I went, okay, Disney Plus doesn't have, like I ran out of things to watch on Disney Plus, so I canceled it again. And I decided to try out Paramount Plus, which I'd never had before. Hope the settlers don't know who Graham is. Oh yes. Yeah, Dirty Yasmin is the Dirty Yasmin. That sounds like a bad nickname. Oh, here's Dirty Yasmin. Anyway, so with Paramount Plus, I actually watched Halo, the TV series Halo. There was 2 seasons of it, and it got really bad reviews when it came out. I think that was mostly from people that. I think most of those bad reviews came. Oh, Pirate Punch. There we go. Came from people that were fans of the video game, because it probably doesn't follow the video game story. I mean, I have no idea. No. Trying to stim. I actually quite liked it though, but I don't know anything about the Halo universe, and so for me, there was no lore issues because I didn't know any of the lore. So as just a story in a vacuum, I actually really liked it. I thought it was a lot of fun. I liked the first season more than the second season, but I did really like it. You love the Halo series? Yeah, I liked it a lot. I liked the season 1 a lot better than season 2. For me, season 2 felt more like a setup for further seasons, and of course, when the show gets canceled, that doesn't really work out very well. But I did like it. I liked it a lot. I was like hoping for more, more seasons. But again, I don't know the lore at all, so for all I know, there was all kinds of issues there that upset, hardcore fans. But isn't that bad? But you do not like that Master Chief took off his helmet? Well, see, that's the thing. It's like, if you don't know anything about the lore, that's not an issue. It did not follow the game at all. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, so if you have the game in your head, it's like, okay. So, like, and it's funny, like, if you read the reviews, for people who didn't know the game, they're like, the reviews are really positive. For people who knew the game, the reviews were not positive. Because I thought, well, this is actually a good story, just, in a vacuum. Isn't Halo like a budget Mass Effect? No idea. Transition from first to second season wasn't great. Yeah, exactly, Lauren. There was a lot of it. I'm going... I feel like, I kept going back to go, did I miss something? Like, I did feel like I missed... Like I had missed a season or I missed an episode or something, and I didn't. It was just, that was just the way the story was told. So, which is fine, but still it was, yeah, I felt like I had to fill in a lot of blank. We're getting all kinds of stuff here for learning mods, which is good. Master Chief's face is never seen. Even if you clip off the helmet, there's a helmet model under it. Oh, wow, interesting. People who made the Halo show have confirmed that they never played the games when making the show. Ah, okay. I could see that. And to me, that's kind of... I don't necessarily think that's the best way to do, because it's like, okay, we have this built-in audience of people who love Halo. It's like, how many people play Halo? So many. And then we're going to make a show that basically just pisses all over the lore from Halo. So, I can see why people are upset, but if someone who doesn't know anything about Halo, I liked it. Yeah. Fallout, what did you think of the series? The Fallout series I thought was good, and I thought it was definitely done by someone who knew at least the later games. Definitely Fallout 4, right? Because it looked like Fallout 4. So, and I think there was but even still, like, there were some issues with it. Like, they had the Iron Man arms, right? Like the jetpack arms. Like, where is that? Like, that's obviously they glitched that in, right? They got a weird paint. Whoever's shooting me? What is this? Oh, you just don't want, all right. I'll just take it all. Thanks. Just whatever's in the bag. And the whole thing with the ghoul and the magic potion that he was looking for, like, where did that come from? So there was some stuff in there that was a little off, but I mean, for the most part, I was fine with it. But I'm also not a hardcore lore person either. So for me, it's like, even if they mess something up, it's not gonna be noticeable to me probably anyway. All right, so let's put away a million things here. So sheep squatch staff, no. Pipe bolt action, no. Dagger, 44 pistol, no. Okay, furious lever action, critical damage. That's actually not terrible. But also Western Spirit is just as good, or maybe a little better. Wheel of Time, what is the, oh, yeah, Wheel of Time, because I haven't read the whole series, but I read the first, like, 6 books, I think. 6 books? 5 or 6. And it had been a while since I had read it, but even then, I'm like, this is not following it at all. And I didn't really like the way they did. I mean, I never watched the second season, because I didn't really care for the first season. I just thought it wasn't very good. I mean, I'd forgotten enough of the series, so it wasn't like I was upset they weren't following the books. I'm just like, this just isn't really very good. Thought Fallout series wasn't going to be so adult. You found out quickly. Oh, yeah. You didn't watch it with a kid. I also don't watch it while you're eating. There was a lot of grossness in it as well, so there was that. Juggernaut's 50 cal, VATS hit chance. I mean, Juggernaut's isn't terrible, 32%. I don't have a tremendous amount of health. Juggernaut's VATS hit chance. Gatling laser. Wow, this is actually pretty good. Juggernaut's ultrasight Gatling laser with critical damage and reload speed. That's actually pretty good. Shepherd's crook, knuckles, hammer, bone, whatever. Quad Fat Man, Stalkers, no. Defibrillator, no. Or Debilitator, not Defibrillator. Troubleshooters, reduced AP cost, all right. Switchblade, Machete, Vampire's Gatling Gun, Vampire Explosive Gatling Gun. Ooh, that sounds kind of fun. Maybe we'll try that out. Okay, I need to, my weight is bad. Let's see, do I have fusion core? Okay, what am I gonna do with my weight? Did someone put down a tent over here? I have someone put down a tent. If not, because I don't want to move my tent because I got a good spot where my tent is. Although we're pretty close to it. I could walk there. That's a little camp symbol? What is going on over there? Is that a, we'll see if is that a tent over there? Is that what's going on? Or someone put down a camp? I think I see a tent or a camp. Fallout having inconsistencies with lore is such a Fallout thing, such as, is Jet pre-war, post-war chem? Yeah. Thaddeus 2, a mutation serum healing factor? Oh. Oh, what takes a, let's see. I don't know. We're talking about stash space. I'm coming, Jules. I'm waddling your way. I'm getting there. I'm stopping to read along the way. I'm reading the signs. I mean, you're always going to get inconsistency, so that's the thing. It's like, I don't worry too much about it. It's just like a natural, and even Tim Kaine talked about it. It's like you'll not the series specifically, but he says you always get inconsistencies with things. It's just kind of the nature. Let's see. I'm still. Do I have like a Jillian grenade? Actually, let's see. I might have to put away. There we go. Armor? Did I? Oh, I didn't get all the armor away. Okay, let's see. There we go. That's a problem. I didn't get all the armor away. None of these are amazing. Mutant Slayers. No, no, no. Lotsmith. Strength. No. Overeaters. Heavy combat. No. Regenerating. No, no. All right, there we go. All right, let's go. I want to go back to White Spring and see if we can sort out some stuff here. I'm kind of curious about that that Gatling gun. That sounds kind of fun. What do we know about Fallout? But we're talking about we don't know about the world maybe in their next world. I don't know. Fallout 2 retcon things from Fallout 1. Yeah, I mean, it always happens. Retcon will happen. Don't be cheap, pay for fast travel. Oh, if you're talking about me, I couldn't oh, you mean with the perk? Oh, yeah, I don't have that perk. But yeah, I forget that perk exists. I mean, honestly, you can fast travel for free. Like, you just have to equip that travel agent, then you can still fast travel to, because it's a multiple of how much your cost is. So if the cost is 0, it just multiplies times 0. No, I thought actually in terms of tone, in terms of everything, the way the game looked or the way the show looked, I think they did an amazing job with that series. They really did. I mean, as someone who's played a lot of this, played a lot of Fallout 4, I didn't have any issues other than the jetpack hands. Like, I'm like, okay, that's Iron Man. That's not a thing. I don't know why they did it. Maybe just because of style. They thought it looked better. I don't know. I don't know if I have any mods. Let's see here. If I know any mods for the Gatling gun. I don't know if I've encountered any Gatling guns at all. Don't understand why people hoard so many weapons. Oh, I mean, the only reason I'm keeping weapons at the moment, John, I don't know either, John. Like, I'm not a hoarder. But the script machine is full for me, and I'm not trying to learn mods for this character, so I'm just saving them to scrap later. All right, so this is Vampire Explosive. This could be kind of cool. Do I know anything? No, I don't know any mods. Oh, we have a paint job. Would I have any of these? Ooh, I actually don't care. It doesn't matter if I would or not. Let's do this one. Now, what's the damage compared to the plasma caster? A lot less, but this sounds kind of fun. All right, we're gonna put the plasma caster away for a bit. I feel like trying a different gun, so we're gonna try the Gatling gun here. Just because. Do I have ammo? That's the question. Do I have 5mm ammo? I do. I have 1,300 rounds. Probably don't need that many. 500-ish should be good. All right, here we go. And look at that ammo capacity. All right. All right, what's the AP cost on this anyway? AP cost is 18. Okay, so Number Cruncher should be helping us as well. All right, let's go sell some things. We picked up a lot there. A lot of weight that we need to get rid of. Cryogenic, floater flamer. Yeah, all those frag grenades. That's a lot of weight. 13 weight right there. Instamash. There we go. Now we're cooking. Rad-X diluted, Rad Toad eggs, raw wolf meat. There we go. All right. Sweetwater special blend. Sure. All right. Let's eat and drink. Speaking of Sweetwater special blend, now that's a carry weight we can be happy about. Roasted Mirelurk meat, stingwing fillet, guanang stick. Let's see. That. All right. Let's go back here and do this. Deal with this. I wonder for those people whose first Fallout game is this one thinks about the franchise or what they think. I don't know. Carry 24 guns. Oh, wow. See, I never care. Well, 5mm weighs nothing. Yeah. Legendary modules seem easy to obtain, so why not craft a new weapon when you're ready to change? Yeah. I don't know. I mean, so I think a lot of it just comes from the fact that people came from the way it used to be. And so you end up with this mindset of if you get a god roll, you hang on to it, even if it's not something that you're going to use, right away. It's like, oh, I might use it. It's hard to get rid of that mentality of, you know what, I don't need to save that anymore. I can just craft whatever I want, mostly. So, yeah. All right, so now we go back to here. There we go. 24 guns is a lot. I mean, I try to limit myself to like 3 on a character. So, I mean, I've never been one, because even if I carry a lot of guns, I won't use more than 2 or 3. So for me, carrying a ton of guns just doesn't make any kind of sense. Damage doesn't feel amazing. Ooh, does this have like a, oh, the range is terrible because it has a short barrel on it. Oh, okay. That's something I need to change. Junk everywhere. I mean, at some point I need to... There's junk everywhere, but at some point I need to make some quest progress. I'm not doing much at all today. Reloads are still kind of slow. Okay, that's super convenient to have that pop up. There we go. Give me the healing. Crippling is good. I have actually not used this much as a VATS weapon. Wow. Ammo capacity is great. I got a disease of some sort. I mean, it's only 2% of your health, so it's not like it's doing a lot. This is all right, though. All right, let's do some looting here. Check this. Med-X, we don't care. Now we have to go back here. We notice a thing. And it blows up.
I see some commotion over in
And, oh, there's some more rounds. A lot of ammo from this. Ooh, a disease cure. Perfect. Swap your weapon wheel often, but 2 gauss always stay. Oh, wow. 50 cal and a gap plas. Or 2 guns always stay. 50 cal and a gap plas.
Why don't you go figure out what happened to the
Anthony, hello, hello.
Probably just plain starved after March.
Watching the stream as you play your own, just unlocked your first crafting mod on your roll. Oh, congrats. Oh, Ghost. Well, it's, you know, you got to start somewhere. Let's see here.
See if she left anything behind.
Yeah, you guys are chatty. I'm having a hard time keeping up today. Once you got most of your meta legendary effects, you scrap most of your. Yeah, I honestly, for me, it was mostly I just started scrapping right away. It was just, yeah. What's the disease I got? I don't know if I care about it or not. Radworms. No, we don't care about that. I mean, I have what rads? So rads go away anyway. Oh, I thought I heard something. Okay, so we need to check Margie's last known location, which is... I don't know where that is. Let's see here. Oh, right up there. Okay, well, let's go to Sunnytop Station. But yeah, I really thinned out the stash. It's so nice being able to thin out the stash. It's like, oh, I'm saving this because maybe. And then I'm like, I'll never use this. And I would love to learn these legendary effects. So, let's see. I want to see if I could... Can I put a tent, like, right here? I can. Perfect. Oh, and I need to make this a long barrel too. Short barrel just isn't range, and I'm assuming we can do long. Well, actually, maybe not. Oh, there's no. Oh, you don't even learn. Like even most weapons, you can have a long barrel. All right. Well, this is a close-up weapon then. All right. I see how it is. Let's see here. Metal right arm, assault rifle, gamma gun. Learning all kinds of stuff, but. Gatling guns are not super common, so run across those. All right, there's Jules. Looks like Jules. Yep, looks like Jules. Always has the flight suit or the flight outfit, flyboy outfit or whatever it's called. Get anxiety if you think about scrapping borderline meta rolls. Oh, geez. You know, that's one of the things. Like, I've never really been super attached to any of the effects just in general. Oh, Campfire Tales. Are people doing this? Oh, I should be doing that. And so for me, like, I've never had issues with getting rid of things that were even borderline. It's like, I don't care if it's a god roll. If it's a weapon I'll never use. And so I have no issues, like, scrapping things. You know, before. And now even especially, you know, once we got legendary crafting, it's like everything goes up in smoke. So I can learn what I need and, yeah. I have no attachments. Attachments lead to the dark side. What an unfortunate death situation. Scrap out 76, yeah. Dirt-filled jar. Check this. Purified water. More ammo. Nothing there. Looks like we got something down this direction. And it is a backpack. Mine is bigger. Legendary mods you don't use, just dump on the floor. Well, I scrap everything now. If I'm going to use it, save it, or scrap it. I dropped so many before legendary crafting, you know, before we were able to scrap them and learn. I dropped so many mods. I just like, it hurts to know how many legendary mods I dropped that I could have scrapped to try and learn. Or turned into legendary modules, you know. Dark side has cookies. You keep things because they look good. Oh, you've learned the plan. Oh, no need to scrap. Okay, well that's a good reason. I mean, I still scrap to try and, you know, so I can get legendary modules. Plus, I haven't learned everything yet. I'm still chasing some things. And I keep forgetting to check my other characters to see what overlap there is with what I know on other characters and what I'm missing on my, because I only need one character to know everything. Because once that happens, then I can supply all the other ones. What modules? When you scrap a legendary mod box, you get you have a chance to learn the effect, and you get legendary modules for it. And the way it works, it's like 20% of the cost to craft it, right? So, isn't that how it works? So like a 1-star box will get you 3 modules, a 2-star box will get you 6 modules, a 3 will give you 12, and a 4-star box will give you 24 legendary modules for scrapping it. Since they implemented the effect learning at the same time. So it was the, it was the March season that implemented that. That's what it was. Oh, I got a badge, cool. So yeah, it was since March, so it's been like 3 months it's been that way. Yeah. Because it was the same update where they let you learn it by scrapping, where they gave you a chance to learn it by scrapping. That was also the same season where they gave you the modules for scrapping. Really? I did an area loot and got nothing? Alright, there we go. That makes more sense. Something they didn't tell you. It was in the patch notes. It was they told you the same time as the other thing. All part of the same update. Nope, that's what I want. That's what I want. Now, I already went up. Wait, I guess I haven't gone up here since I haven't discovered this location yet. How is that a thing? We're going to rectify that right now. Dump 7 choo-choos of the weekend. Yeah, that would have been, what was that, 24? So that would have been 148, no. 168 legendary modules. If my math is correct. Oh, he was freeloading. Look at that. 24 each. Yeah, wouldn't that be? So 24 times 7, that would be 168, right? I think. If my math is correct, and most of the time it is. Not always, but usually. But now you know, see, John, you'll save all those modules you'll get getting forward. Because I've dumped way more than that since the I mean, before leading up to that update, I mean, I did raids like nonstop. I dumped so many boxes on the ground, so many. I just think of all this thousands of modules, plus all the effects I could have learned. You know, yeah, but it wasn't implemented yet. It's still, but if I had known, I would have set up a mule and done it that way. All right, enough movement. Let's go here. Brain assigned out. Oh, okay. Now, I don't know what people, like, if you don't have Fallout first, then what do you do? Because legendary modules do have weight. That is the nice thing when they added them to be junk. That was a very nice, yeah, I didn't pick that up yet. Turning them into junk for the stash, I mean, that cleared up a lot of stash space too. So yes, there's a lot, like pay to win in this game is a real thing. It does make a difference. Actually, I have this, what am I doing? I have stealth on my side. Let's go in all sneaky like. What are wolves doing here? All right, really? There we go. Wow, he's a trooper, 2 to the head, and there's sneak attacks too. I'm not hitting as hard as a plasma caster, sure. Critical damage, it's still medics. Scaly Sin and improved baits. Oh, for sentinels, yeah. Pay to play, nobody is winning. Oh, come on, we're all winners. We're all winners. Sentinel sheesh. Oh, you're still chasing sentinels? Jules, are you going to you're going to cancel Fault First tomorrow in protest? I'm sure that will change their minds. Are you doing hunting sentinels because you're trying because it's something you use, or is it just one you're missing and you're just trying to fill in the blanks like me? Oh, the doors are open. The doors are not usually open. That's cool. We can just go in right in here. All right, come on. Let's. The trick is to pause. You go into vat. Oh, improve bait. That's my second or third one I found on the stream. The trick is to pause when you go into vats before you take a shot. Let's see if this guy's on the computer in here. There's a dog. There we go. A little bit of a pause is what it takes. Okay, so we need to get the password there. Oh, we had to play her holotape, but I don't want to play her holotape. I just want to Margie's holotape. I don't want to play it. I just want to just pick it up and have it. There we go. Good enough. Ooh, Excel. There we go. Yeah, I'm still on my main account. I'm still missing. I'm missing 1 second star and 4 third stars and 24 stars. Oh, there's a dog. I mean, it's 80%. This should hit, right? Jeez, man, this VATS has been so bad. What the hell? I mean, come on. I can't hit a shot at all. Hunting rifle is so funny. Like, if I put VATS hit chance on it, every shot's gonna hit. Without VATS hit chance, these are almost unusable. It's so funny. Like, that one effect just makes such a huge difference. These mole rats. Where did it go? Always take out the mole rats. Wow. What else is needed for sentinels? Duct tape. I don't know off the top of my head. It's scaly skin and legendary modules, I think, is all that it is. Scaly skin serums. So I mean, it's flux. I mean, it's a flux farm or a flux thing. And then what I was looking for too, that Jules was crafting for me, I think it was kind of the same kind of deal. It took a different serum. Says I'm in caution. Oh, there's power armor frame. Is there? Says I'm in caution, but it's over the top. All right, we'll just go in here and read the terminal. There's so many. Oh, I got that. Get the admin password. Okay, and the admin password is where? Oh, way over there. All right, let's go back here. Which one was I looking for? Glutton is one of them. Yeah, Glutton is the second star that I'm missing. Adamantium was the third star. I mean, it's one of the third stars I'm missing. It's like I'm missing Adamantium. I want to say Frozen, Charisma, 3-star Charisma, and I can't remember the other one. It's like 3 armor effects in one, or well, three of the 3 stars, 3 out of 4 armor effects, and then the armor effect on the second star as well. Let's put away this. That new tab is crowded. All right, there we go. All right, so we need to go that direction, right? We've been there. We got another event coming up, depending on what it is. Adamantium requires twisted muscles. Okay. Does it tell you at the Tinker's table what you don't have? Yeah, you can. You can go there. If you just do toggle unlocked, it'll tell you the ones you're missing. There's toggle unlockable. You can do that with pretty much anything. Have a good night. Have a good night, Benji. All right, we're just waiting. We'll see what the next event is. Unless it's something awesome, though, I think I want to go at least get to this next password part. Get this section taken care of. I mean, the thing about Rose's quest is, like, once you start them, every time you log in, you get to hear the same recording over and over again. So I like to finish Rose's quests in the same session in which I start them if I can. Although it's not like I get on a lot. I mean, the character I don't use in between streams, so it is fine. All right, so we've got like 5 seconds. Ish. My clock is off from the game clock a little bit for whatever reason. Heart of the Swamp. Well, that is a quick one. I do like it because it's quick, because it, oh, and the down, and it give me a new location. I like it because it's quick and it helps with score. Or I guess it doesn't, because I'm not on the repeatable. You know. I'm really close to unlocking the, where are we at with score anyway? 72. I think I'm pretty close to unlocking the, see if anyone else shows. To unlocking like I think the tent. I do like that tent, the boat tent or whatever. I saw one of those today, and I think it's pretty nice. Even though you know it should be RNG, your superstition says not to be on a team when scrapping. Oh, is that what it is? That's funny. Rose has a unique voice. Yeah, I like her voice. Decided to play Skyrim Survival as a vampire. Yep, you have to eat people. That's probably people. I recovered from Rat Wars. Maybe not. Maybe the server's done. I think everyone, oh, there's one person. I was like, maybe everyone's finished with events after eviction notice. That does happen sometimes. I wonder where they're going. Oh, they're gonna snipe the. All right. Well, I'm here. I guess I'm here. I might as well start shooting things. Oh yeah, I could do. This is good for tagging, actually. Until I get staggered and stop firing. But yeah, I mean, just spray and pray and whatever. Maybe I should try and kill stuff. I don't know. Scorched, that's a Berserker. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. Scorched Berserker? It was like the last stream when we ran across that fire lurk that had the weird title. Just cleared out Kanawa Cemetery of Cultists and it says you kill 1 of 10 humans. Oh wow, so it was like the ghoul. Well, I mean, it was a cemetery, so it's like a bunch of undead cultists, probably. They are no longer human. Oh yeah, loot as we go. There was a legendary in here, which I apparently didn't get. Did it despawn that quickly? Ah! There's something, the water is bubbling. Yeah, you definitely want like the faster fire. I mean, there's a lot you can do with a Gatling, or a lot more you can do with a Gatling gun than what I've got going here. Got like the base. It's kind of underwhelming at the moment. Let's see, if you pop shoot all the balloons during Fashnacht, you're guaranteed to get a glowing mass. Nice. That's good to know. Post that on Reddit if it's, I think someone's up top. I think we have something up top. Oh, Jules has got it. All right. Beginning of the game, before all the updates, when the game was still basic, it felt like we were looking for the biggest party in the game. We came to dictate everything people did. Yeah, well, could be. It's our secret, yes. Sometimes you get the challenge to kill blood eagles, and not every blood eagle gets tracked. It didn't say it had to be human. That one, yeah, I've had that happen before Hermos, where it just doesn't, where some blood eagles don't count. Yeah. I think everybody's had that at one time or another. I mean, the game definitely has bugs. And that's the problem, is because of all the bugs, you know, with stuff like that, and then you have something like, oh, it's not tracking all the humans, like you just assume it's another bug. I mean, it makes sense, because that's what this game does, is like things don't count. I mean, 2 days in a row I had fishing challenges where the region I was in, it wasn't counting the fish. So that's definitely a thing. And then if I move like 5 feet to the left, okay, now it'll count for whatever reason. All right. We saved, whatever it is we did, we saved something. Let's see, let's go back here. And then pick up that last bit of pass. Well, I don't know if it's the last bit. We still have more stops, but. Missed one. Now, he never misses anything, right? Because there's loot. There's loot nearby, so he always goes to wherever because he has to pick up everything. It's not a problem. It's not a problem unless you admit it is one. Oh, light machine gun. There we go. First. I probably have a lot of 308 ammo because of the hunting rifle. All right. Well, let's go in this direction. Oh, no, wait. We've got here. As I say, this direction. I don't need to. I've been there. Kill Fanatics challenge. Killing Fanatic robots and turrets count, but killing Blood Eagles hounds for that doesn't. Played raids this hour, and on the Horde stage in the last Deathclaw got stuck in the railings. Oh, that happens. That's unfortunate when you get an enemy that... We had one last night where the Stalker wouldn't come out of the hole to start. I mean, we couldn't even start it. We had to leave the raid and start again. Because the Stalker was just like, nope, we're just going to stay in here. But yeah, enemies getting stuck underground at the end is frustrating. It's like you've done the whole thing, but that last enemy, and so you have to do it all over again. Been there, done that. Wasn't fun. Some people hoard, some don't. There's no in between. Let's see. There's usually Scorched here. Yes. See if I can hit them. Because sometimes being like 2 inches away is not enough with this. There we go. All right, let's get the Palace admin password. Yes, I got it. Palace of the Winding Path. It's like, okay, to me it always feels like Scorch. Like anywhere you go actually with Scorch, they never stop spawning. They just come from all over. Let's see, we need to go... Got you. Is there 2 down here? Yes. I hate mole rats. Is that another one? No, that was one I killed and he's just like a statue now. There we go. All right, now I'm hidden. Easy peasy. Close it up, and what are we doing here? We need to duplicate. All right. Remember during beta, one person in your team had the most powerful weapon, a non-legendary unmodified level 20 Gatling gun. Oh, there you go. Don't you go to sleep dreaming that you had a streamlined stash base? Mr. 3, no, he doesn't. Let's see, duplicate from archives, I think. Key fragment. Oh, no, I still have the Wendigo Cave to go to. I forget about that one. My favorite. Ugh. That'll be fun. Bolton Greens. Yeah, that's the next one is Bolton Greens. Let's take this desk fan. Ooh, level 92. Almost 93. Let's see. What's that? Oh. Let's see. Yeah, Bolton Greens is the next one. So let's go back here, and then we'll make our way in that direction. Yeah. What now? Yeah.
I'm not sure what you'll find at Bolton.
Wow, that was a nice segue. Speaking of putters, why don't you go to Bolton Green? That's kind of funny. Speaking of Scorch, that only 5 more. Almost maxed it out today. Probably won't get there. Got a lot of scrap though. It was a good scrap day, I think. Very much. But yeah, my weapon loadout is a little... This hunting rifle. What is this hunting rifle again? It's 2-shot, vital, reduced AP. I mean, reduced AP is actually not great because... Ooh, you know what? That's what I should do. I should craft another one because even if I don't get something as good as 2-shot, I can get rid of VATS optimized, which will give me a more... I mean, that's a bit of damage. I'm going to craft another hunting rifle. I want something that has VATS hit chance. Ammo box is full. Yeah, my ammo box is full too. I store everything, even if it's ammo I never use. Because you never know when they change a weapon and it ends up being like the new meta. And you're like, okay, I want to use this weapon. All right, let's see what we can get for legendary effects here. I'm feeling like this is going to be a good one. Is there anything happening tomorrow? Oh, they were joking, Hermos. That was a joke. I mean, no, other than just like it's Tuesday. Anti-armor, critical damage, durability. See, that's not as good as what well, yeah, that's not as good as what I had. I don't want that one either. I keep getting critical damage. That's not what I want. All right, I'm not gonna. I don't seem to be getting the effects I want today, so I don't want to roll anymore today. How about that? Okay, Bolton Green. Let's see, where have we gone? Where are we gonna start from there? Yeah, we don't really have any close places. We'll just start at the Overseer's house and make our way. Oh, there's the plane. Oh, that's full of super mutants. Let's start here. Overseer's house and go on. Is Hellstorm Missile Launcher good now? I don't know, Hermos. I haven't actually used one. I don't know that I've ever tried a Hellstorm Missile Launcher. Why store missiles if you don't use a launcher? Why not? I mean, if you have the ammo box, you just never know. It doesn't, you know, there's no cost to storing it, so. Same for mini nukes, yeah. I mean, the reason I pick up mini nukes is so other people can't. Like, if I see mini nukes, I will grab them. Because it's like, well, that's one less mini nuke for someone else to pick up. I mean, I fully intend to never use them. No matter what. I've been insulted. Wait, I killed him. Now I am insulted. I killed him. That shouldn't happen. That's an insult. Where are we at? Okay, we're a ways from the next event. So we'll go into Helvetia with 1,000,000,000,000,000 scorch, but we don't know that. That's not a thing. Sometimes there's a random encounter. I mean, this is a random encounter spot. Sometimes there's a random encounter. Sometimes there's not. Ooh, let's see. This is the toolbox of destiny. This is where we find the chalice of holy goodness that will. Ooh, elegant couches. I was close. Elegant couches, awesome. Let's see. Oh, I got Campfire Tales tent, map table. I'm getting all kinds of good plans. Mole Miner Gauntlet. We'll just drop that. That has no value. Ammo converter. There you go. Yeah, the ammo converter. Exactly. Nuclear gatekeeping. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. Nuclear gatekeeping. Well, the gatekeeping would be if I only wanted to restrict it to certain people. I want nobody to use it. So so I'm not trying to restrict the use to certain people. I want no people to use it ever. That was fun. I didn't kill him. I must have been out of range. I need to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. There we go. Can't pass on some good couch. Exactly. Now the ammo converter was a meme camp item. It is. It actually is. It is a meme camp item. There we go. There we go. All right, we're doing good work here. Or we're doing work. I don't know if it's good work, but like to manually aim sometimes. Nice. All right. We've discovered Helvetia. Let's see. What is here? It's like I've stumbled upon a town, so it's one thing I'm not very good at with my characters, my stream characters, is exploring. I don't do the exploring thing, which is totally what you would do, right? Explore. There we go. Now we have, oh, I haven't taken adrenaline. Yeah, I don't have the adrenaline perk for some reason. I keep looking for the little skull icon. I am definitely not playing, you know, meta with this build. It's like no adrenaline, no, I'm not using any of the onslaught stuff, but I'm picking up bubblegum and a Dictol, so at least I'm doing some things correctly. Gatekeeping what? Nuclear mini nukes. Or the mini nukes. I picked them up so nobody can use them. Now we have contextual ammo, which is way, oh yeah, contextual ammo is, yeah, ammo in this game is stupid. If you're using a semi-automatic weapon, like, I don't know how you ever need to craft ammo. Unless it's a kind that doesn't, oh, another disease cure, nice. Another stim pack. All right, so this town has good stuff. Let's see here. Let's go to this building back here. This church type building. Let's see what's over here. Why do you not have adrenaline? My character is just kind of, every once in a while, I'm optimizing the build very slowly. I don't want to just go in and go, oh, I can optimize it right now. I optimize it here and there. I mean, I just added in, can I loot any of these? There we go. I just added in, Mr. Sandman the other day. So I'm trying to be at like how you would do it slowly. Because nobody starts the game and like, okay, now I have an optimal build. It takes time. When you built your main camp that didn't put it back up. Plants take up a lot of budget. I didn't realize that. When are we going to do the Fat Man only stream? Probably never. I mean, I thought about doing a that guy build. Where I would do, but it would only be outside of events. I would have to use like a Fat Man outside of events. When that'll happen, who knows? If that'll happen, who knows? It's like one of those things that sounds kind of funny, and then I know like 5 minutes in I would hate it. So like it's one of those. It's not something I'm rushing to do because I know I wouldn't enjoy it, most likely. Resolve breaker, yeah. I mean, it kind of depends. Like, I know that's one of the things that's being the shimmy part of this update is throwables. I don't know what they're gonna do with them, but I am kind of curious if like throwables become like this cool, you know, not just explosives, but also like throwing knives and whatever. Is it upstairs? It's over there. I'm semi-stealthy. Not crazy stealthy, but semi-stealthy. Don't think there's another one up here. Ooh, another addictol. That's cool. And duct tape and a fuse. And ooh, military fatigues. That sounds amazing. Yeah, I think my Under Armour isn't really much in terms of fanciness. A lot of 308. If I ever do an LMG, I am stocking up for like an hour's worth of fun. Ooh, caps. Nice. Awesome. I'm up to 20,000 now. Cool. Darwin, hello, hello. Resolve Breaker is a fun... Oh, you already said that. Let's see. Boomerang, imagine. Yeah, I mean, I think what it'll be is just be easier. I mean, I'm hoping that the mechanics change a little bit and they become easier to use. Right? Because if you try and use a throwing knife, it is not... Like, it's a bit of a challenge if the enemy is not moving. And if they're moving at all, and if they're aware of you, yeah, have fun with that. So it'd be nice if there was a mechanic to actually make like a throwable build, you know, more than just like a meme, to actually make it a reasonable play style. That'd be cool. Let's see here. Throwing weapons need a faster draw. Yeah, I mean, they throw really slowly. They're clunky. It's not a very elegant. I mean, I did a throwable character, a stream character, and it's fun for a while. Not for very long, though, just because it is a very clunky way to play. Nothing amazing. And oh, there's a dead guy. There's sugar. And yeah, this is where you come for like sugar and spices. This town's got quite a bit of that. It's got quite a bit of sugar and quite a bit of... Does it have salt and pepper? I know it has spices. It does have salt and pepper. I guess in there you can get salt and pepper. There's like 3 salt and peppers or something. Some number. There is some number that is higher than 1. I hear him. I hear him making his scorched sounds. There's that one. I'm shooting through walls. All right, there we go. Got them all. I think. And then there's more houses over here. Did you know if you enter VATS quickly enough, you can use it to target throwables? I did, but I mean, that's a gimmicky, that's like a glitchy way to play. I want like a way to play that doesn't involve nonsense. Throwing weapons need more customization, like giving them armor piercing or bleed mods or, yeah. I mean, I think one of the changes that's going to happen is they will scale with your level. So like so as you get higher level, at least damage wise, they'll be effective for longer. Well, that's the head of a Scorched, and that's the foot of a Scorched. Is this empty house? Seems like it might be an empty house. What's back here? Let's see. Character was a herbivore at the time, so a lot of plants, better a carnivore. Oh, yeah. Grenades do equip the legendary prefix of the weapon, Hermos, but not all of them. Yeah, it's only some of them. Swarm of suitors. 45 ultrasight. What gun? The gun you're right now? I'm using or something else? I mean, the gun I'm using is a 308. Just regular 308. I don't know, Cheeseburger. I mean, I'm hoping. I mean, I know throwables are part of the update, but I don't know what they're going to do with them. Well, we should find out soon. I mean, I really think we're going to get a PTS this week. I really do. We're kind of at the point. I mean, especially if it's that big, because it sounds like there's a lot of stuff that's changing, that's being updated. If it's really that big, then they need longer testing time. And so they got to get it to us sooner rather than later, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of stuff to review and stuff. So what's in here? Swarm of suitors. I'm kind of over it. Let's see, anything here? So here's teapots. There's like three. There's three. There's one there. Is there another one? There's another one. Yeah, there's teapots here. So if you're looking for teapots for a daily, this is a good spot to hit. I think this is a level 2. Oh, level 0. All right, we can. Oh no, it's a level 1. I'm a level 0. Imagine if spears were turned into throwing weapons. Oh, that would be fun. Throwable spears. We could roleplay as a Reekling. Love flying into a scorched piece with a chainsaw. Yeah, I can never get that much elevation. So this is dead. All right, so that's weird. Like some of the things are just dead because reasons. Nothing to see in here though. Looks like everything's dead over here as well. Yeah, all these voting machines. Yeah, the printer does not respond to my input. Well, that's lame. Yeah, the printers feel like this thing that should have been part of the game and they decided not to. Although I don't know what they would do. But it's like, yeah, printers all over the place and there's nothing. Wasn't there an event, like something cut that involved the election or something? Because I know that's what those are for. There's like ballot printers. Wasn't there like cut content related to that? Especially fun off a cliff at the line of the sand. Oh. Flagpole, the presidential quest. Was it ever in the game or was it always cut content? Is my question. All right, well, I think we've explored Helvetia about as much as we can do. Where are we at here? Let's see. So we need to go to Bolton Greens. And we need to go, and then from there, it'll be over here. Right there, I think. By that tent. And then back here, and then I think she sends you to... I think after there, the next spot is the capital. Yeah, all right. I think... Oh, we have Swarm of Suitors. Are people doing that? Oh, people are doing that. I might as well go... I don't have a lot of people. I think what I'm going to do, my voice is just... my throat's kind of hurting. The highest rank in the Enclave president. Oh, okay. That'd be interesting. Or maybe, I don't know. Cut guns. No real glitches. Oh, well. Well, too bad. Too bad. I don't know. I'm looking forward to that. All right, so Friday I'm going to do... I'm either going to do this character or I'm going to do the PTS or maybe both, depending on what happens. If we get the PTS on Friday, which I'm hoping we do, but it's possible we don't. But if we get the PTS on Friday, that's what I'll be streaming. Is that. If not, I'll be back with this character. But either way, I will be streaming on Friday. So yeah, I think we're going to end it here. My voice is saying stop. It's just saying stop. So yeah, we're going to stop. So yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out with me. And I will be back on, I'll be back on Friday. So have a good rest of your day and a good rest of your week.